the greatness of the Raiders. Some may scoff, but what other pro sports team is instantly identified with a song like this one?
Yo, what's going on? Hardcore card collecting. Thank you guys for tuning in. Got a great show planned for you guys. This is going to be the first episode for the Ultimate Sports Fandom. This is a show designed to go beyond just football fandom. So baseball, hockey, basketball, fans of all types from all teams can come in here and, we'll chop it up. We'll talk some sports. Want to deep dive into people's fandom, how they became a fan, why they're a fan of that team, and then dive into some of their memorabilia items as well. Maybe a little backdrop on how they got that item, why it's important to them. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, but appreciate it. It means a lot to me. We will do a giveaway at the end of the show, guys. There will be a giveaway. So the giveaway, if you guys don't know, I've done them every time I've opened cards. But for this giveaway, you'll type in the hashtag name. You'll pick a number 1 through 8. So we got 1 all the way to 8 here. I have 5 random cards I put together in these packs. So you guys can pick one of those. And then you will also I got 5 cards right here. So rest in peace, Kenny Stabler. He passed away on the 8th, July 8th. I believe it was 2015. So I got 2 Kenny Stabler cards in here. We'll give away. I'll show you them real quick. Got that one. That was a Kenny Stabler card. This one's a Kenny Stabler card. And then we got a Derek Carr, Devontae Adams right here. Thunder and Lightning. That's a really cool Derek Carr, Devontae Adams card I'm going to be giving away. In addition to the 5-pack, we got Michael Mayer up in here. Happy birthday, Michael Mayer. So one of you guys will get a Mayer card. And then last but not least, Aiden O'Connell. So you will get these 5 cards that I just showed everybody, plus a pack of 5. So in order to be part of that giveaway, you guys got to be tuned in. You got to be subscribed. Okay, I'll tell you guys the rules for the giveaway right now. You got to be subscribed to my channel. You got to type in the hashtag name I'm going to give you here in a second, and you got to be live in the chat. If I draw the names and you are not live in the chat, I will give you 2 minutes to respond, okay, to get your address, contact info. And if you're not still in here, then I'll move along to the next person. So kind of like the draft. You're like 2 minutes on the clock. So the name for tonight, guys, will be hashtag Grimecast. Hashtag Grimecast. We'll get in the chat. We'll say what's up to everybody real quick. We got a Rebel Raider up in here. What up? Michael 918. What up? What up? Everybody else, appreciate you guys, man. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe. We got Raider Dave from Grimecast Media. So again, make sure you guys type in hashtag Grimecast. Okay. And then besides that, at the end, last but not least, we got this optic box I'm going to open. I got another box coming on the way that I'm going to break. And then Raider Dave, my homie, from Grimecast Media, he's got a box and a couple packs we're going to open. So that's pretty cool. We're going to do an interview, going to open some cards, have a good time, see if we hit something cool. Pretty pumped up. I've been friends with Grimecast Media for a long time. Real good dude, and definitely brings the energy. So definitely pumped to bring him in and see what he's got to say. So let's pull him up right now. We're going to pull up Raider Dave from Grimecast Media, see if he's ready to rock and roll, get into some fandom, dude. How you doing, Raider Dave? Let's start off. I want to make sure that we promote you, Raider Dave, right? Grimecast Media. But, I'm going to share what your home screen looks like here for everybody, okay? And I'm going to pull it up here so everybody can see it. But here you guys go, Grimecast Media. I'm going to put a link in the chat to his YouTube channel. So make sure you guys please go subscribe to him and what he's doing over there. I know he's working on some stuff in the works that he's going to be dropping and letting us know here soon. But again, there's the link to Grimecast Media. So please, you guys, make sure you go subscribe to him. And with that being said, Grimecast Media, Raider Dave, how you doing, brother?
What up, man? What up, man? I'm pumped, dude. Football season's almost here, man. We've got training camp going down this month, man. So this is when I come alive, dude. And yeah, dude. And as far as collecting goes, fandom, man, been doing this since we were kids, man. Like I grew up in the 80s, the 90s, and the 2000s, you name it, of the last 20 years of the Raiders not winning the West. So during that time, I mean, in the off season, I'm always pumped up, man. So I'm always gearing up, always getting gear, always I'm a hat dude. I always buy hats, jerseys, you name it. Got a new Max Crosby jersey this Father's Day, so I'm stoked. Got some Raider tickets. I'm actually going to check out Allegiant Stadium, so I'm real excited for that. Going to check out SoFi. Yeah, man. So I'm pumped, dude. I'm pumped, excited to share share our experiences, man. Rooting for the Raiders, man. It's been tough for the last 21 years or so since Super Bowl 37, but yeah, man. And I'm also
we're gonna bring on other guests besides Raider fans, but I'm gonna tell you this right here. I blame all of this sickness on you.
What's funny is this worked out. It works out in my favor too, because a lot of people, dude, I'm a very passionate fan, so it does rub off on fans. And so sometimes people go to games and they bring me back something, dude, like, oh, it's back there. But anyway, I got one of those clear bags from Allegiant Stadium, because I guess you have to have a clear bag to go in there. Yeah. So I'm not too thrilled about that. But the lady at the taco shop, dude, she just saw I always come in with a Raider hat, pumped up. She brought me she's like, hey, we went to the game last year. I think they went to the Niners game, and they were excited, because it was a good game. The Raiders lost, but it was a good game that went into overtime. But they brought me back a clear bag. So it's like, that's what this is all about, dude. Like, so that what I'm just talking about right there, like somebody giving me something as cheap as like a little clear bag, that means the world to me, dude. That means somebody was thinking about you. That means like whatever excitement I had towards the Raiders, it rubbed off on them, and it was just a positive it's a positive full circle, man. So yeah, man, that shout out to the show and giving back to the Raider Nation and giving back to football fans in general, man, because, I love the game of football first, man. The game of football is what brought us here. We all have a background in sports, man. So, and going back to as kids, I think our generation, as far as going back to collecting, our generation was more enthusiastic about it, as far as like the 80s and the 90s goes. Yeah. One of the more eras where the cards were printed, like overprinted. So we're that generation that bought that up, and we're hanging on to it for dear life. So my message to the collecting world, dude, hang on to that stuff, man. There will be no more San Diego Chargers or Oakland Raiders or Los Angeles Raiders. That's what I grew up on. I grew up going to those games, man. The LA Raiders and the Chargers, the Oakland Raiders and the Chargers, that is forever gone. And so I've saved newspapers from back then. You name it, that stuff. One day, whether it's worth something or not, it's worth something to me because I have that actual item. And I'm going to get into, I guess I get into something a little deep. I guess when you own something and you physically possess it and you hold it, let me grab a card here. So, this is a Josh Jacobs rookie. This is the Josh Jacobs rookie that I pulled the day that I think you were doing a live stream. I pulled this rookie.
That's why I said I blame this on you, because my cards got stolen.
This is the card right here.
Yeah, and you were in the chat, and you're like, hey, I got a Josh Jacobs rookie, and it started making me think. So I went online and started looking, and I was like, man, even because it hurt that all my cards got stolen, bro. I had Michael Jordan's, dude. I had King Griffey Jr., Frank Thomas, Bo Jackson's, tons of Raider cards, and they all got jacked, So like, it created such anguish in me, like where I didn't want to collect for years and years. And when you put that in the chat, that you got a Josh Jacobs rookie, it just started, my wheels started turning, bro. And it turned into what I just showed you. But it's awesome, dude. I love you.
Got excited. You got excited, bro. And that's why I wanted to share that with you. I wanted to share that with you because that was the card right there that I pulled that morning. I bought a box, one of those select boxes. Yeah. And I think the card's worth like $30 or something, but still. The cool thing about it is that, man, it creates that excitement. And like I said, we're in the off season, it's fun, dude. It's always fun. And not only that, but there's always going to be a story and a tale to go with that card, man. So you'll always forever be able to tell a story behind that card, man. So
it's a time capsule, bro. This is one I think I showed you, but that's, Josh Jacobs, Bo Jackson, Marcus Allen, my three favorite running backs, hopefully the Raiders sign Jacobs, and he can be here a bit longer. But I love that card. I spent a little bit more than I wanted to on a couple cards. That was one of them, and that's like a dream card for me. You know what I mean? And there's some others I'd like to get down the road. But yeah, I'm definitely excited, pumped, and we'll kind of get into some memorabilia and card collecting here shortly. But getting into the sports fandom thing, man. You wanna get into that or?
Absolutely, dude. So I'm a Southern California guy. I grew up on the Los Angeles Lakers, man. When I was a kid, going into like kindergarten, first grade, you open up a school textbook, man, and if you pulled it from the sports section of your library in class or in school, dude, you're reading about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Magic Johnson. I mean, I'm reading about the greats of the Lakers, dude, and Chick Hearn, you name it, dude, just everything to go. So, like, that's where my connection with sports, like, I love basketball, I love baseball, and I love football. Football is my number one sport, played it throughout Pop Warner, high school. I totally wish I would have played basketball and baseball. Baseball I actually fell in love with, dude. When I was 18 years old, I truly just developed a passion. I didn't think I would love baseball as much as I do today, but I love baseball. I pretty much pull for all the California teams. So I'm an Angels fan, but I pull for all the teams except for the San Francisco Giants. Something about, what's funny about that? It's like the Giants, it's like I hate that team, but I pulled for Barry Bonds to break the freaking home run record. Actually, we got tickets and went to that game, watched Barry Bonds break the record. I know he was on roids and all that, and there's a lot of backlash on that, with Barry Bonds and the steroid usage in baseball and all that. But I want to share what I experienced, the nostalgia, the high five, and everybody booing Barry Bonds. But at the same time, once he hits that home run, we're all hugging and high fiving. They got the press releases out. They printed the newspaper right there. So that's like a cool experience, dude. So you see a record breaking moment like that, and they're walking over to you with a fresh print right off the press, dude. And then you see people that might have thrown a ticket stub on the ground. Dude, I was trying so hard to get ticket stubs off the ground. People were diving for them, dude. Ticket stub, I think the ticket stub from that game alone is worth like $90. And I've kept it in pristine condition. When I go buy tickets and stuff, I put them in a little sleeve. So tickets are actually a piece of memorabilia. One thing I'm bummed about today's sports is that they put our freaking our tickets on a phone. They put our tickets on a printed piece of paper. I miss the actual ticket, dude. The ticket it has something. It means something, dude. It's like I said, it's that physical piece that you own. You own it. It's like this cup, dude. This cup, right here. It's in my hands, and I possess it, and that's what makes it special, and that's what makes it belong to me. And it's like that piece of history, man. So grew up, watching baseball. Like I said, I'm pretty much a bandwagon baseball fan.
Well, let me ask you. So you were an Angels fan pretty much from the time you're little?
Well, I grew up my grandfather's been an Angels fan since the team started, and he passed away a couple years ago. But my grandfather throughout my entire life was diehard Angels fan. So that's why I have it tatted on my chest right there. For the California. See, I grew up on the California Angels, not the Anaheim of Los Angeles. Yeah, they were the California Angels.
That's what I wanted to ask you. Yeah, because I was looking it up. I was doing some research on them, because I know you're an Angels fan. I'm not big into baseball, but I love hearing about people's fandom, no matter the sport, and the passion behind it. But it's crazy because it looks like, they were known as the California Angels from 65 to 96, and then Anaheim Angels from 97 to 2004, and then Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim until 2015.
Still can't figure that one out.
And then now what are they? They're just Los Angeles
Anaheim,
Angels, right?
LAA, Los Angeles Angels.
Okay.
I think it's Los Angeles of Anaheim. I honestly don't remember, dude. I think it's Anaheim. I think they go by Anaheim Angels for the most part.
So was that a weird transition through all those names? I mean, we're both
dude.
Raiders
The logo
fans,
changes, all that. The logo changes, you name it. And that's why I like this logo the best, the California Angels logo, because that was a cool era too, man. So they re-released that in like 92. The baseball hats, I was of that generation, when you see the MLB logo backwards, the way Ken Griffey wore his hat is the way my generation grew up wearing our hats. We were huge Ken Griffey fans. It's crazy, in baseball, like it's like basketball. You were a Jordan. I'm a Laker fan, but I watched Jordan and I rooted for Jordan, dude. Every time you just knew Jordan was going to do something special. The same.
All right, well, let's save that
thing with baseball. Okay.
I want to ask you something on that, but let's save the basketball here in a minute.
All right.
But, all right, so Angels. All right, Angels won a championship in 2002.
That was a good moment for my grandfather, dude.
Was that the greatest moment for you in your Angel history, or what's the greatest moment for you in your Angel history, like being a fan?
For my Angel history, I would have to.
You guys
I
have
would
Mike
say
Trout. You've had Nolan Ryan. I mean, those are some pretty good studs. I feel like, but like, what's your favorite like players and favorite moments?
it's going to sound funny. I love Trout, love Shohei Ohtani, amazing baseball players. Vladimir Guerrero, dude, was one of my all-time favorite. I just loved watching Vladimir Guerrero, bro. Just his on-base percentages, the way that dude. I mean, I like batting stances. I like presence, and I just felt like when Vladimir Guerrero came to the plate, dude, I just felt like every time, dude, he was going to crush it, make contact with the ball, get on base, you name it. And it was just fun, dude. Just, I went to a lot of Angel games during that time. So yelling out in the stands, Big Daddy Vladdy, you know what I mean? Like that was just a good time for me. But the World Series was a very special moment. I'll admit it, I was kind of clowning around. I even offended some family members during that time because I didn't quite acclimate yet to the rally monkey. I was kind of clowning on the rally monkey. Don't get me wrong, I love the rally monkey. Rally monkeys, like I have, like if the rally monkey ever makes a comeback, I'm there. I love it. I enjoy it. But back then in 2002, I was being a little immature around family and just kind of clowning on the rally monkey, and but that was just, but not like I don't get serious when I'm clowning, like, oh, I hate the rally monkey or anything. I was just kind of talking some smack on him. But yeah, but going back, I love all that stuff, man. Then going back to the San Diego Padres, they had the San Diego chicken. The chicken was great, man. So those are like the Southern California memories that I have. That. Being a guy out here in Southern California, you got a lot of people from New York. You got a lot of people from all across the country that move out here. My uncle's from Philly, dude. He's a diehard Phillies fan, dude. So, the East Coast, when it comes to Southern California and the East Coast, I like that good chatter. I like it when I have a Yankee fan tell me, you guys aren't real fans, or you guys aren't this. I love that. I love it when they come at me with their pizza and how good a New York pizza is, because I got guacamole and carne asada fries over here. We got it all, dude. So I love a good argument with my East Coast rivals, dude. When it comes to baseball, I can talk it up all day. I love food. I love good conversation. And, one of the reasons why I've just enjoyed this run as a sports fan, man. I get along with people. I'm a people person, man. And so I know I've been a little non-existent here on YouTube and not dropping videos and stuff like that, but we're getting back in the groove and all that. We're ready to talk sports again. And, nice.
Who's your favorite player from the Angels, if you don't mind me asking?
Right now?
Just ever, if you were to try to pinpoint.
My all-time, man, I'm a Steve Finley fan, dude. Steve Finley, I just liked the way he played center field. Gosh, man, all-time great. It's hard to say.
Yeah, I know that's a hard one.
I would say,
or top three or something, I don't know.
Right now, man, I'm really latching on to Shohei Ohtani, dude. I don't know if he'll be in Angels uniform for much longer, or how if they're going to be able to keep him. But I mean, the way the guy pitches, the batting, his presence at the plate, dude. I mean, I'm really enjoying Shohei Ohtani, and I'm looking at getting I've been trying to get his card, dude. I've been trying to get his graded rookie card, man. I've been watching it. I've been watching the prices on it, and so yeah. And then Mike Trout's another one, man, because early on they compared him to Mickey Mantle. But like I said, today's ball players, man, they like I said, we're seeing some stuff, man. And with Shohei Ohtani the dual threat pitching and hitting, man, he's the guy right now, dude. But yeah, looking back, like I said, my enjoyment, I really like Steve Finley, though, like from just a fan standpoint, I really liked watching Steve Finley because he was clutch at the plate and just loved his play at center field.
Good deal, man. All right, well, I want to move into basketball. I know this is something you're really big on, dude. I know you're a big-time Lakers fan, so I'd like for you to talk to us a little bit about, the Lakers, championships they've won, if you have a favorite year. Obviously, I'm sure you got a favorite player or two. Lakers have just really dominated, I was doing some research on it, and let me just pull it up here real quick just to kind of go over it. Looking at the Lakers, I didn't know, I'll be honest, I didn't know the Lakers had 17 championships. They've made the championship game 32 times. So they've won. They're tied with the Boston Celtics with 17 championships. And they've won 1949, 1950, 52, 53, 54, 72, 80, 82, 85, 87, 88, 2000, 2001, 2002. Of course, we know that era. And then 2009, 2010, 2020. So like I knew they were good. I just didn't, and then next behind them is like Chicago Bulls with 6. And then it looks like, the Philadelphia / San Francisco Golden State Warriors was 6, and then Spurs 6, Golden State Warriors was 6, and then Spurs 5. So with that being said, I want to dig deep into how long you've been a Lakers fan, why you're a Lakers fan, and some of those championships and like favorite memories and stuff like that, man.
I've been a Lakers fan since day one, dude. That's my original team, dude. I mean, I loved them when I was a kid. Like I said, there were nothing but superstars, dude. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Magic Johnson,
Yeah.
um, gosh, why am I forgetting now? Kurt Rambis, you know what I mean? Like there was just and then you had the rivalry with the Celtics. That was the key one, dude. So when you're a kid and you're playing video games on this stuff, you're having shootouts with Larry Bird and Magic Johnson, and looking back, I'm just like, I get chills thinking about that stuff, man. But what an era, the entire era, the 80s, the 90s that I grew up in was absolutely exciting. Now, when it comes to the championships, dude, the 2009 championship will forever remain special to me because of the Boston Celtics, Los Angeles Lakers rivalry. The fact that the Lakers have 17 championships, helps. I'm happy they got 17 and they're tied with Boston. I really want them to advance Boston and get 18 and have Boston below them. That's just where how that rivalry lives. Boston's my number one hated team when it comes to basketball. I look forward to that matchup any day of the week. But yeah, Kobe Bryant, man, he became my favorite all-time Laker, dude. And it was well earned by Kobe. Let me tell you, dude, because I was an Iverson fan when Iverson came, when in 1996, when Iverson came in the league, I was a huge Allen Iverson fan, and Kobe Bryant was being compared to Michael Jordan, and I didn't quite like that yet. I wasn't ready for that. I was like, dude, I just watched Michael Jordan win his 6th championship, dude, and he was clutch. Jordan was clutch, dude. I mean, he hit that game-winning shot against Utah. I mean, Utah was on point with Stockton, Hornacek, Karl Malone.
So you weren't one of the Bulls fans that jumped ship to be a Lakers fan. You were a Lakers fan the whole time?
Lakers fan the whole time, but I pulled for the Bulls in the championships, though, man. When the Bulls made it to the championships, I pulled for them, dude, because Jordan was great. I knew I was watching a great player. I knew dude. So like, I'll put it this way, dude. Like, so if I'm walking, like, gosh, man. So when they won the Super Bowl in I'm sorry, not Super Bowl though. When they won the finals in 1996, I want to say that was the last year that Jordan won. That year. So 96. So I was a senior in high school. So dude, so if I went to somebody's house, dude, it didn't matter who you were. I could be with a break dancer. I could be with a girl. I could be with anybody, dude. And they're watching that game because Jordan's playing and Jordan's that special, man. So that's how I felt during that time. Like, I felt like it didn't matter who you were, where you were. If that game's on and somebody's like, hey, Bulls are playing the freaking Jazz right now, dude, and it's game 6 or it's game 7. Boom, dude, that game's getting on and everybody's pumped up. But no, I was not a Bulls fan at all. I was just a Jordan. I just watched Jordan when he played the game, man. And those key moments.
I'll be honest with you. I liked the Bulls back then. That was just a different era of basketball, in my opinion. I liked that old school stuff. But Jordan was just doing next level stuff that nobody else was doing, bro. The dunks that he was doing, it was like time stopped when he had the ball. Whether he was like flying in the air, dunking it, or just some of these trick shots he would do, like, it was such next level. And like, it just, to me, it seemed like everybody after Jordan tried to copy Jordan, but none of them were Jordan. I know there's some comparable guys that I'm sure we're going to get into talking about. But in my opinion, Jordan was the greatest that ever lived because he was doing next level stuff that nobody else was doing. Nobody even could compare, in my opinion, at least in that era. You're right, though. It was a special time for basketball back in the Jordan era days.
And I even had I think it was like the second pair of Air Jordans that came out with the silver tongue with the red Jordan on there. I traded those. I traded a pair of shoes. See, that's how dope it was back then, dude, because you're literally trading shoes. I traded shoes from my buddy. He had been rocking those for 9 months straight. And, back then we walked everywhere, dude. We took the bus everywhere, right, dude. So that tons of foot sweat in there, dude. But that's how dope the Jordans were back in the day. You know what I mean? So, and look at now. Look how big of a deal. I mean, like, now that's a huge industry. Kids are buying up Jordans like crazy. But I'm happy and thankful that we're a part of that. A part of that when in the very beginning stages, man. But
absolutely, yeah.
But yeah, man, Kobe was that guy that, like I was a Shaq fan. So I was an Eddie Jones, Nick Van Exel, the Del Harris, Eldon Campbell era as well, and I liked those guys, man. I liked them. And, Eddie Jones being one of my favorites, man. And then Kobe comes along, dude. And Kobe and Shaq, having their rivalry. I was a huge Shaq fan. And then by once I saw Kobe take over the team, man, I put all my eggs with Kobe, dude. And I didn't miss a game with Kobe from like 2004 all the way to the end of his career.
Wow.
So he really grew on me, and he is my favorite all time. Great. He's like, he just as a figure, as like a public figure, he's my top two, dude. And I'm the same age as Kobe Bryant. It's just the way that Mamba mentality. I know everybody talks about that. It's real easy to bring that up. Oh, the Mamba mentality. But man, watching it and watching the killer instinct in the moment, man, that I'm going to miss that forever, man. I'm going to miss that forever. And it definitely rubbed off on me. It rubbed off on me at work. I worked harder. It was just, I demanded more from those around me at work, man. And Kobe really rubbed off on me, man, when, in my prime, I should say, from 2004 all the way until, what was it, like 2015? Or 20, I forget when 2015, I think was his last game when he put up the 60. But yeah, man, that forever. I just can't, that's just one of the best moments, one of the best sport moments of all time, never missing a game.
Well,
the 81-point
game,
the 81-point game. I was watching that game and I just knew he was locked in. Sorry, man. Sorry. I'm just, the memory popped in my head.
Yeah, No, you're good. Absolutely. I mean, and even as a non-basketball fan, because I'm not big into basketball or baseball, but, I respect, greatness. And, the few times I'd watch him, I mean, definitely that Shaq Kobe era, I feel like was really special. And when you watched him, you definitely saw greatness, and the sad thing is we're getting older, dude. The guys of so say, if we just look at football, whether it's Jim Kelly, Joe Montana, Dan Marino, these are non-Raider guys, right? Of course, we love Ken Stabler, being Raider fans, and rest in peace to Ken Stabler. We're going to give out a couple of these Ken Stabler cards here. Make sure you guys put in hashtag Grimecast if you guys want to be part of the giveaway. I'll share this so you guys can see it. Make sure you guys put this in the chat to be part of the giveaway. Hashtag Grimecast. I'm going to give away 5 of these cards I showed earlier, and then 1 of the random packs as well. So giving away a little bit extra today will be 10 cards total. Type that in the chat to be part of the giveaway. But yeah, these greats, man, once they pass away, they aren't coming back. And some of Kobe's cards are definitely valuable. I'm sure we'll get into that in the memorabilia segment / card segment coming up here. But I really feel for you and other, and his family as well. But I mean, the Laker fans that got to watch him, that have that special connection, because like, to me, if you have that connection and, if I was able to have a Kobe card, it could be like valuable, but not just that, just the time capsule captured in that card of what that would mean to me. So definitely tip my hat to you and your fandom and Kobe, so.
Yeah, man. In that 81-point game too, dude, like going back to the East Coast, that, like my East Coast rivals, I should say, all my friends that are from Manhattan, New York and all that, dude, they were the first, my buddy was the first one to call me, dude. He called me up and his first words, "I hate the Toronto Raptors, dude." He can never forgive them for that game, because I was telling people back in the day, I'm all, man, there's something about Kobe that I really like, man. It's his demeanor on the court. It's his will to win. And that just connected with my Raider fandom, dude, because that, Al Davis, man. So when I said top 2, that means I have Kobe up there with Al Davis. Al Davis was a guy that I looked up to because he did it his way. When I played Pop Warner football, I remember my Pop Warner coaches were telling me, they're like, "How come you're such a you like Al Davis so much? Why this and that?" And they're looking for everything negative to say. And I'm like, I don't know. I just feel like he's a real one, and all the other ones, man, are just manufactured, man. And I just felt so. Al Davis was always I held to the highest standard, because Al was independent and Al did things his way. And Kobe Bryant, he showed us that as well throughout his career, man. He did things his way. Some called him a ball hog, some say whatever, but I like those types of examples when it comes to like a celebrity. When they put an example out like that, I think it's really great for people like us that are paying attention, people like me that are watching, because you always have to. You got people out there that inspire others, and those are the two people. If there's anybody that inspired me, it's Al Davis and it's Kobe Bryant.
Hey, man. Well, let me ask you, looking at this championship, it's kind of in the basketball segment, and then we'll move on to football with two last things. If you could name a year that's more special to you on this Lakers championship window here, I can read them off to you if you want. But, name a year for your best championship, and then what do you think about the future of the Lakers and LeBron? Seems like he's still going to be playing, but I'm curious how much you think he has left in the tank, and then if you think the Lakers got a real shot at a championship in the next 1 to 2 years, and if LeBron will be part of it.
Well, I think the Lakers for sure, they're definitely going to be in the conversation of, they made the playoffs this year. So, and in basketball, man, I mean, it's a couple off-season moves can change a team. So I think the Lakers could definitely be in the run for number 18 for sure. Just depending on how they bench. Key is you got to have a bench. When you look at all these teams right here, going back from 88 all the way to 2020, these Laker teams that won championships, they had good bench. They had a good bench, man. Guys like, like when Kobe was playing, Sasha Vujacic, man. Kobe was always in his ear. He took good shots, man, in clutch moments because Kobe had always been like tough on him mentally. You know what I mean? So that right there. So those types of, but looking at these championships, man, the one that's the best is 2008 right there when they beat the Celtics. The year before they lost to the Celtics, which was rough, man. Wait, yeah. No, that was the 2008 when they lost. That was the one that is that
yeah,
right?
You're probably right because this is just wins. You're probably right.
Okay, because the 2008 Boston took out the Lakers. The Lakers had those first two games, so that was when game 2 I think was when Boston came back like down 26 points in game 2. But the Lakers had game 1 and game 2. I was in Oregon for that game 1, dude. I was talking smack to people in Portland, dude.
So is your Lakers going to let the Celtics get to 18 before you guys or what, bro?
Hopefully not, man, because like I said, that's one that burns, man. Like I said, that's one that burns. And right now we're just kind of cruising, tied right now at 17, and it is an East Coast, West Coast thing, man. So one thing you guys know, as a Raider fan, man, and a sports fan, I am a true West Coast guy, dude. Like I'm born and raised Southern California. I'm big on even though my teams don't really win championships. I mean, the Lakers have done very well, but the Angels have won a championship. I mean, my teams the Raiders, they haven't done anything in like almost 40 years. I mean, so my teams don't win championships, but I am a diehard fan. And, one thing is yeah, man, I love the good East Coast, West Coast rivalry, but at the same time, over time, I mean, it's always, in my personal opinion, it's an East Coast bias, dude. You go back to the Tuck rule, and what happened to USC. I was a huge USC fan as well in college football and all that. But, like I said, the NCAA kind of rubbed me the wrong way, the way they did Reggie Bush and those guys. But yeah, man, I mean, I'm still faithful, I mean, but I basically just casually watch the games, I mean? And like I said, it's different, man. With Kobe was with the Lakers, dude. It was a different mentality, man. So I grew on that. I grew on that mentality that Kobe put out there, man. I really fed off of that.
Heck yeah. Hey guys, make sure you like, subscribe. Gonna do a giveaway at the end. Put in hashtag Grimecast. You'll have to be live in the chat. Everybody in the chat, we got Al's Ghost. Salute to you, man. Hopefully you're doing good. Raider Force 1. We had J-Dog up in here. I know James Furpo popped up in here for a minute. So everybody, man, appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys hit a thumbs up and then put in hashtag Grimecast to be part of the giveaway. If you guys didn't see earlier, I'll show you real quick here. I'll blow these up here real quick. Maybe this will help. All right, so the cards I'm giving away, we got this Kenny Stabler. I think that was a 1976, I believe. And then another old school Ken Stabler. This one is, I think, 1978. And then we got a Derek Carr, Devontae Adams, Thunder Lightning. That's a really cool card. And then we got happy birthday, Michael Mayer, and then Aiden O'Connell. So you'll get those 5 cards, plus you'll be able to pick out of the group packs I put together. Got quantities 1 all the way to 8. You guys can pick your own on those. And you'll also get these 5 cards I just showed you. So make sure you guys put in hashtag Grimecast. And then, I guess last but not least, save the best for last, football, man. I mean, we talk football all the time, but real quick, we got the Raiders. We got 3 championship Super Bowls. We haven't been very good for the last 20 years. So we've been riding the coattails of our grandparents and whatnot as far as Raider fandom for a long time. We have the Chiefs tied with us with 3 Super Bowl wins. We got the Broncos tied with us with 3 Super Bowl wins. Who's going to be the first to get number 4 in our division? Probably won't be the Chokers. The Chargers. So, I think that's safe to say. But looking at the Raiders, I'll be honest, you're probably a little more optimistic about this coaching staff than I am. I really feel like the Raiders need to sign Josh Jacobs, to say the least. And that would earn a lot of respect for me. But, going back, just your Raider fandom, what does it mean for you to be a Raider? Your love for football, as well as some of the favorite players that you grew up watching, and you just still continue to bleed that silver and black, brother.
So this is where it gets real, for me being a Raider fan, dude, this is where it gets disgusting. And I'm going to make a lot of people puke in their mouth, man. But every year I believe my team can win the West. I believe Raider mentality is different, man. So Kobe, we're talking Kobe mentality and all that. I'm sure Kobe every day got up. See, Kobe, when he played for a game, he'd reenact the game. He would go into the dojo before the forum, or he would sit there and he would reenact the entire 2.5 hours of the game. That's my mentality when it comes to the Raiders. I fantasize about this team winning Super Bowls every year, winning the West every year. If Joe Bugle is the head coach of the Raiders, I'm thinking we're going to fucking win it all, man. And you know what? I don't like Josh McDaniels. I didn't like Josh McDaniels before he came here. However, when the rumors started up, I called my buddy. I go, dude, it's happening. And this was a week before he was hired. And I go, dude, it's happening. Josh McDaniels is good. I can already tell by what I'm reading from Mark Davis. He loves Josh McDaniels. And what do you think? And we just started thinking in the positive, dude. And my buddy is like, he's like, I'm actually trying to feel that way, because we just love this team so much, man, that I can't go 2 years of thinking this team's going to be in the dumps, man. I got, like I said, I can't get, my whole thing is here, let me go to a simple mentality of my Raider fandom, man. And it's an old school one, but it's like the week 6, week 8 approach. If week 6 or week 8, this team is 6-2, let's say 5-3, 4-4. Well, from then on, we're going to separate the pretenders from the contenders, man. And that's the mentality. So if we could just get somewhat of a start, 4-4 or better, then I'm going to be even more optimistic. But going in with a blank 0-0 score, I'm the delusional, call me delusional Dave. I even thought about doing segments on my show, man, so that way fans could get to know me, because I don't want you guys to misread me or anything and be like, oh my God, this guy's a total Josh McDaniels homer, or this guy's a Aiden O'Connell homer. And by the way, I was not a fan of Aiden O'Connell, but and Jimmy G, I'm learning about Jimmy G. I'm learning about Aiden O'Connell. I'm learning about these players, because these are not my guys. These are not guys that I would put on the roster. And I have my favorite players that I want them to get every year, and they don't always get them, So my point being is that, yeah, man, I'm one of those fans. The NFL is such a league that's driven off parity, man. The salary cap, kind of like how the Raiders are, they're having an issue right now with Josh Jacobs. The running backs are undervalued in the NFL, and the Raiders are looking at it like, hey, how are we going to lock this guy up? I'm sure they've offered him a multi-year deal. Somehow, hopefully they can get that worked out, and us fans can enjoy another year of or another couple of years of Josh Jacobs. But at the same time, my fandom is yeah, man, this is where the sickness is, dude, in my fandom. It is with this team right here. The Raiders, see, AFC West. I'm big on winning the AFC West. It's been 21 years, I believe, since we've won the AFC West. So that's where I come from, and that's where I'm going to be really passionate, and I'm going to be really I'm hanging on for dear life. We got to win the West, man. It's and I know the Chiefs just won the Super Bowl. I know the Chiefs have won 7 straight AFC West titles. I think all 4 teams in the division each share 15 titles each. So whoever wins it this year is going to run away with 16. They're going to be the AFC West leader. I feed off of that. I want that. I want the Raiders to win the West this year for that reason. I bought 3 tickets. I'm going to go see the Chargers. I'm going to go see the Chiefs. And I'm going to go see the Broncos week 18, man, because week 18, I'm hoping we're freaking in the driver's seat to win the West. Hey, Jimmy G, memo to you, buddy. Hey, I hope you, listen to the Hardcore Raider podcast and hear Raider Dave out. Hey, Jimmy G, can you hear me? Hey, yo, Jimmy G, we got to win that shit, dude. Inside the 10-yard line. Show us your best red zone. Hey, red zone TDs all day inside the 10. Let's get these. But yeah, man, that's me as a fan, dude. I am a delusional Dave. I would proudly wear that title for my, like, if it doesn't have to be Raider Dave, it can be delusional Raider fan Dave who
you're just a high energy, very optimistic person. Like,
I'm a very optimistic human being.
Even when I met you in person, I'm like, dude, he's still like this all the time, dude. And it's like, but it's cool because it makes me happy. It like lightens me up, and I know you bring light to other people's days, man. So keep up.
Thank you, dude. And that's where this card collecting comes from too, dude. I mean, I started doing this when I was 7 years old. My dad told me, save those cards. They're going to be worth something one day. They ain't worth shit. You know what I mean? Dad, you could have told me to freaking invest into something back then. No, I was playing. But the point being is, no, my cards will be worth something. They're Oakland Raider, Los Angeles Raider. Like I said, the rivalries, the memories, and I have a story to tell. So it's a lot. It's great, man. And that's why I thank you for having me on here, man, so I could share some excitement, dude, and so fans can dive into some memory lane, dude, of what we, like I'm even looking in the comments, man, we're talking Jordan, we're talking sports, man. Fans are reliving their experiences, and that's what this is all about, man. It gives me chills just thinking about it, man. But I do get pumped. I'm very optimistic and still a kid, man. That's why we're all here. This is our childhood stuff, man. And so that's what makes it so much fun, dude. And not only that, we're showing the next generation, we're helping the next generation along the way, man.
Yeah, we're paying it forward. We're gonna give away some Raider cards here. We're breaking some boxes, breaking some bread together. You know what I mean, you guys? We're gonna open this up. I'll go over that here in a little bit, but real quick, and then let's get into this memorabilia segment.
You got the better box than me.
Showing you some cards. Yeah, Dave has a box, so we're both gonna break open some boxes here, dude, at the very end, and then we'll do the giveaway. But greatest Raider moment, and maybe list 2 to 3 Raider players. I know it's hard to put like top 3 Raider players, but just, if you could like quickly just name like a couple Raider players, and then your favorite Raider memory. I know it's hard, but sorry,
I didn't mean to cut you off.
You're good.
So my favorite memory of it's going to sound funny so I don't know if you guys remember Fedco. It's old. It used to be before Walmart. There was Fedco in California. There was 11 stores. I used to work there. It was a union job. It was really cool, dude. I met a lot of friends. You have people aging all the way from like in their 60s and me at 18 back in the day, running across the street. Everybody was a football fan. We used to read the sporting news. I remember there was a Bills fan that worked there. He'd leave me the sporting news. Once he read about his Bills, it's like boom, boom, boom. So we all talked. We had fun. And we went to games together. We tailgated together. We usually go about 4 games a year. It was a lot of fun. But my best memory was of that era. I want to say I was about 18 or 19. It was when I was like 20 so it was when the Chargers played the Raiders in Oakland, and it was a 6-0 game, dude. It was a 6-0 game, and Wade Wilson came into the game. Rest in peace, Wade Wilson. Threw a bomb. I want to say it was a 76-yard bomb or like a 77-yarder. Maybe an 80-yarder, I can't remember, but to James Jett. James Jett burned. Who was it? Oh, gosh, it wasn't Gordon. It wasn't Darian Gordon. What was his name? Terrence Shaw? I think it was Terrence Shaw for the Chargers. He was on the Chargers Super Bowl team, and he was struggling against the pass in zone. I can't remember what it was, but James Jett torched him. And it was a beautiful throw where Wade Wilson, all he has to do is just lob it deep. James Jett's there. Game-winning touchdown, 7-6, the Raiders win. I come into work, and, I see red, because I'm in the San Diego area and all that, so a lot of red-faced coworkers, pissed, not wanting to say a word to me. But that game, and the reason why that game is one of my favorites of all time, because that's the Al Davis way, dude. That was the just win baby way, dude. It didn't matter. I think there was like a minute left on the clock. And I might not be laying out the best details. This was almost 20 years ago. Was it 20 years? This is like 25 years ago.
Yeah, I would say, yeah, if it was I think Chargers won the Super Bowl, or not won, but lost the Super Bowl to the Niners in like 95 or 6 or something like that.
Yeah, this was like
But
96, I think. Yeah, so it was like 96. And dude, I mean, that's just like, that's a Raider game to me right there. Al Davis, just win, baby. You know what I mean? Like, and James Jett was his guy, a track star guy. So what made that even better was everybody talking smack in the 90s. In the 90s, your average Raider hater would say this to you: oh, what's Al Davis going to do? Draft another Heisman Trophy winner? What's he going to do? What's he going to do? Draft another track star guy? You know, that's all Al Davis does is get track star guys and so that's what just made that game so meaningful. But there's plenty of Raider games. Don't get me wrong. There are plenty of Raider games that I've had my fair share of enjoying. One was the following year. I think I went to the game where it was Harvey Williams scored 4 touchdowns. That was pretty cool game. Napoleon Kaufman was one of my favorite guys when he ran all over the Broncos and he had like 226 yards or something. That was a great game. And then, man, last year's game against Seattle Seahawks, I just gave myself chills, man. I love that game. What I saw last year in Seattle in overtime from Josh Jacobs was phenomenal. But it made the year for me. Maybe that's what kept my optimism alive. Maybe that's why I stayed positive. And, I kind of just look at, because that's what I'm focused on, man. I'm focused on our offensive line and Josh Jacobs, because they did something last year. They did something. The offensive line was in the top 10, per, various rankings and grades and whatnot. Josh Jacobs was the best back in the NFL, man. And that Seattle game was badass. That reminded me of Bo Jackson in Seattle in early 90s. Was it late 80s? Because I went to the Kingdom back in the day too, man. And back then, Seattle Seahawks fans did not want to talk football. They didn't, and they didn't. And the bank teller, he's a kid, but he's a Seattle fan. But yeah, he had to see me at the bank, dude. He knew what I was coming to say after that Seattle game. But yeah, man,
so
last year's game, bro, really so it's funny. I'm sitting here going back into history, but you know what, man? Like last year, dude, that game against Seattle, dude, that game was one by far. That game's up there, dude. I love that game.
So let me ask you this. Maybe it's not fair to ask your favorite player, but if we did just era, this is a vote thing I did a while back. But if you were to do like a favorite Raiders era, the 90s should be in here too, but I had to kind of separate it. So the question was, which Raiders era is the best Raiders players for Raiders football cards? 70s old school era, Ken Stabler. 80s mullet era, Marcus Allen, Bo Nose. Of course, there's in there with the 80s. I mean, Howie Long. I know there's a bunch. It only lets you list so much. So I had to make some executive decisions. And then I had to jump to the 2000s Chucky era, Tim Brown, Woodson, and then like the modern era, 2020s Vegas era, Josh Jacobs, Max, and of course, Devontae Adams. But any of these eras that stand out to you, it sounds like you might go 90s, but I'm just curious which era you think is the best, or that you would like.
Man, the best era is the 70s, if you're asking me. I mean, just the mentality of those players, Jack Tatum, Ken Stabler. I mean, just one from offense, one from defense right there. The offensive line, Art Shell, Gene Upshaw, man. D'Amato. I mean, just what these guys did, that era, I would say, is the better era because of the mentality, what they laid out for the future. You know what I mean? Like, these are the guys, and I have my mouse. It's funny. I'm over here with my mouse, like over Ken Stabler, pointing as if I'm like running the show. But anyway, sorry. No, but just imagine my cursor right there showing Kenny Stabler and flicking. But yeah, no, dude, like that. Those guys laid out what I mean, those guys are the foundation of the game that we love, dude. That's who our parents loved,
and of the Raider Nation, what we call the Raider Nation, like, because everybody gets it twisted. We're going to bring on other sports fans, but everybody calls it their team and nation, like Laker Nation, any baseball team, any girls basketball team, any hockey team is now their team and then nation. But make no mistake about it, they're the only two that could even compete with their team and nation after it. was Steeler Nation and Raider Nation, but Raider Nation had it first and Steelers tried to copy us. So there's actually history behind it. That's why when I end shows on my other show, I'll say like there's only one nation, Raider Nation. But it's funny because you're right. The old school dudes built the foundation of what we call the Raider Nation. And the Raider Nation was the first nation with a sports team and then nation behind it.
And Al Davis was great at coining phrases. Al Davis coined phrases for reasons because, man, the Raiders are organic, man. The Raiders are organic and original, man. So like, I feel for those other people that want to use nation. I know it's become more trendy, like, ESPN, I even think had like some kind of nation or whatever, but it really originates. Its organic root is, when it comes to sports, man, that is coined Raider Nation through Al Davis, man, and through the unity of our fans, our players. I mean, those players in the 70s, man. So like if we were in the 70s, dude, we don't have the internet, we don't have this cool stuff where we can network and all that. But you know what we can do if we live in Oakland? We can go to training camp. We can get our lawn chairs. We can post up right there on the side of the fence. We can watch John Madden coach this team. And you can go have a beer with these guys after practice, dude. And these guys show up hungover the next day after practice. And you're like, and you might not show up. You might be like, dude, I was drinking with Kenny Stabler and fucking Jack Tatum. And freaking next thing you know, dude, those guys are at practice on time, ready to play, and I'm still in bed, man. I'm late. You know what I mean? I gotta grab the cooler, but so it's like you look at those eras. I mean, crap, that's been 50 years, man. It's just like, But what a great era, man. One of my favorite movies is Days of Confusion. It's a 90s movie, but it's like kind of talks about the party era of the 70s because I was born in 78. My mom was 20 when she had me. So I know that generation, that generation was right there, man. They were the ones taking me to games. They're the ones like my uncle. He's a Phillies fan, but he's taking me to a game and he's going to pour me a beer in my cup at age 10 and be like, hey, don't tell your mom, here's a little beer, and I'm watching a pitcher get heckled. That's another thing. If I got to say, since we're talking fandom, I love sports fans who heckle. I love it.
You're a Raider fan, so it doesn't surprise me.
And my brother was a really good heckler, dude. My brother gets loud. He's but my brother's passed out by the 9th inning. My brother's passed out by the end of the game, dude. Which is funny because he blows a lot of energy at the games. I needed him that day. I caught Steve Wisniewski's helmet one time. We got eliminated from the playoffs. This was back in there, it was back in 99, I think, or 98. One of those Gruden eras, the first 2 years. We lost a game or Niners won, or the Patriots lost. I forget what happened. We got eliminated from the playoffs, and Wisniewski whipped his helmet off, and it went in the stands, and I caught it. My brother wasn't freaking so shit-faced drunk behind me. Man, I might walk away with that helmet. Instead, about 5 other Raider fans got it from me. But, the crazy thing is yeah, man, we, this era, man, when we're getting, I don't want to spin off topic, it's easy to do that when you're talking Raider football, but of the eras, man, as much as I love the 70s era, the 80s era, I'm just going to go to what's near and dear and true to me as a Raider fan. I watched Tim Brown's entire career, and I watched Charles Woodson's entire career. Both of those players were Heisman Trophy winners. Yeah. Both of those players, even though when Tim Brown was drafted, I was 8 years old. I predicted that draft pick. My uncle's a Notre Dame fan and loved Tim Brown. And I liked Tim Brown as a punt returner and a wide receiver. Didn't know how he was going to translate to the NFL. However, I was only 8 years old, and we did do this stuff. I was a nerd back then. I was a total nerd. And then Charles Woodson, man. Charles Woodson, I nailed that draft pick. Everybody thought Andre Wadsworth was going to come to the Raiders. There was Peyton Manning, and you knew Peyton Manning was going to go number 1. You knew Ryan Leaf was probably going to go number 2. And then there was the big talk of the Raiders. Should they go with a corner? Or is Charles Woodson a wide receiver? Or is he a DB? Is he, this and that, all that talk, all that hype. And then you had Andre Wadsworth, the big defensive tackle, where the Raiders going to get him instead, because I think they had just lost Chester McLaughlin at that time, or Chester McLaughlin was being franchise tagged at that time. I can't remember. Or we had Darrell Russell too at that time. But yeah, man. So Tim Brown and Charles Woodson era really connects with me. I thought that was a great, was that your questionnaire that you put that up on Twitter or
just on YouTube? Yeah.
Cool. That was a good questionnaire there, dude, because it's a tough one to answer. But for me, dude,
it is. I sat there for like before I did it, I probably sat there for a week arguing with myself which era is the best. Because I wanted to focus like a little bit on one area more than the other. And just I did the same thing you did. I was like, I started with the 70s. I was like, yeah, dude, that's it. They built a foundation. And then I started thinking about Woodson and Tim Brown. And then I'm like, man, no, I was like, it's got to be the Woodson Tim Brown era, right? And then I started thinking about Bo Jackson and Marcus Allen. I'm like, well, you can't leave them out, that they got to be up there too. And then I started thinking about modern era, even though the Raiders have not been good to say the least. But we have Devontae Adams, right? I mean, he's only been with us for 1 year, and Josh Jacobs and Max Crosby. Like, it's a new era. Like, if I look at it, bro, and I'm like, I want to buy a pack of cards or I want to buy a box of cards, right? Years past, honestly, I would not have wanted to spend the kind of money on a box of cards because what Raider players were on our team that you're like excited about,
Yeah.
We didn't we didn't have superstars. Maybe Henry Ruggs, but that was short-lived, and we all know the situation with that. But honestly, it's not until this year, and this is the last year of 2022 cards, where if you want a Derek Carr card, I'm not saying you won't be able to get it, but the producers that produce the cards will have him wearing Saints gear, not Raiders gear. So this is actually one of the best years that you could be a card collector because you can get a Devontae Adams, you can get a Max Crosby, you can get Josh Jacobs, you can get Derek Carr, even though some of us were ready to move on, but nevertheless, he's still part of our history. So in my opinion, I mean, you can't go wrong. I mean, any of the eras, dude, like you can't go wrong. There's just a big gap for the Raiders from like after the Tim Brown Woodson era, a huge gap until I'd say recently, where like now I'm excited to get cards again. But let's kind of, if you don't mind, let's transition to the memorabilia card segment. And then because we're already almost an hour into this. Hey, you guys, make sure you guys put in hashtag Grimecast.
Don't get me pumped up on the Raiders because I have to go whole another hour on how they're going to win the West. I'm just playing. I won't do it.
But hey, guys, make sure you guys.
But you know what? Can I say something though about those players that just off those core players you brought up? Max Crosby, Josh Jacobs, and Devontae Adams. Other fans like those players, dude, because I've been out to the grocery store. I don't know what it is. I could be grabbing a beer, walking to the car. Last time, dude, I was walking to a car. Of all people, this dude's in a Corvette. And I was like, this rich dude really wants to talk freaking football. He's a cool dude, man. And he's not a Raider fan. He's a Charger fan. And he's like, we were talking about Max Crosby. And we were just talking about some of the players. He was talking about Josh Jacobs. Other fans, because the fans play fantasy football as well. So they're paying attention. And, but yeah, man, like Max Crosby, Devontae Adams, and Josh Jacobs, opposing fans respect those players, man. And they're they're excited just like we are to watch those players, man.
Well, and if this coaching staff does the right thing and gives Josh Jacobs a contract, I think we got a shot if Jimmy G's healthy for the playoffs. So, we'll close it out at that. I just want to say last thing, we were talking about fandom, you guys, because I'm going to try to bring on some other guys down the road. Even if you're not a Raiders fan, we're passionate about our team, but the objective is like, we'll crack jokes at other teams and stuff. Cause of course we're going to always support our teams that we love, but other people have the same passion that we have. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people out there that are very passionate about the teams that they support. And that's something that, I want to dive into on this channel as time goes on. So we can, take that energy in of what they feel about their team. You know what I mean? Because that's important to me, guys. It honestly is. I know a lot of us are Raider fans in here and whatnot, and I always appreciate the support. But, moving forward, I want to see what cards they've collected. I want to see what made them tick. That's honestly what, like, one of the objectives of doing this is, you know what I mean? Like, I know it makes me tick. I know why I'm collecting cards. I know, we're learning more about Raider Dave and Grimecast Media, what makes him tick. But like, there's other people out there that have that same passion, that have a good collection of memorabilia and cards. And, I want to dive in and see what they got, So you guys make sure you hit like, subscribe. This show, we're going to give away 2 Ken Stabler cards. Plus, I got another 3, and then the pack we're going to give away. So make sure you guys put that in the chat. We're going to put about a 1 to 2 minute video in here, switch around our cameras, and then we're going to get into this memorabilia segment, and then we'll close it out. We're going to break some cards. So be patient with us, guys. And thank you guys a lot. Appreciate the support. Any last words before we switch this around, Raider Dave?
Man, I'm pumped for that. Now that we're talking football and talking memorabilia, man, I'm pretty pumped for 2023, man. If I sounded optimistic about 5 minutes ago, I'm 10 times the optimism that I was before. The glass is 3/4 full right now. Actually, I got to make it 3/4 full on that.
Let's do it.
I got to play it safe too. You don't want to spill nothing on your collectibles though.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, hey, give us 1 to 2 minutes. We'll switch our cameras around, do a little couple minute break, and then we'll get into this, and then we'll keep it rolling. So appreciate you guys.
The greatness of the Raiders. But what other pro sports team is instantly identified with a song like this one?
This is John Gruden with the Oakland Raiders. How you doing, man?
Good. How are you doing?
Hey, we just made a trade in the draft. We're going to make you a Raider. You fired up about that?
I'm fired up. Clemson. I like it.
Man, we got a great setup here. We've got a great group of guys coming in this rookie class, and we're on our way here. We just got so much confidence in you as a football player. I just want to let you know we made it. We traded up in the 5th round to get you. Congratulations.
I'm awesome. I appreciate it, Coach. Thank you. I'm looking forward to it.
Renfro. Listen, I've been tracking you since before the national championship game a couple years ago when Alabama couldn't cover you. We've been tracking you really closely. We love watching the way you ran routes at the Senior Bowl. We love who you are as a person. We traded up to get you.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you. That really does mean a lot.
Seriously, here's the deal. We're drafting all these guys with high character that love ball, and you fit into that. Exactly. You fit so much the culture we're trying to develop. I just want you to come in and be you, all right?
I will, yes, sir.
All right, give me a minute, guys. Still getting set up here. It's like, can't get it uncrooked. It's going to have to be good enough. All right, everybody in the chat, appreciate you guys. Bring Grimecast back in here. Just wanted to give a shout out to the chat real quick. Blake said he opened his cards. He was one of the guys that won one of the sets of cards. So glad you got them. Thank you, man. Al's Ghost, Pride and Poise, Facts, man. Everybody else, make sure you guys type in that hashtag Grimecast, and then make sure you guys subscribe to Grimecast Media. All right, so we'll show you the cards we're going to give away here. Okay, for tonight. Hold on, I got to adjust one setting here so my background doesn't reflect too much here. All right, that should be better. All right, so we got a Ken Stabler here. It's old school. Another Ken Stabler, rest in peace. He died July 8th. So I wanted to give out a couple Stabler cards coming up on his anniversary. I wanted to do the throwback show, but that's going to be a special show, and I got to do I just need more show prep time to do that right. This is a cool card you guys can get. It's pretty cost effective, but I really like this Derek Carr, Devontae Adams card. So that will be given away. Then this Michael Mayer, first Bowman, will be given away. And then, of course, Aiden O'Connell, first Bowman as well. So these 5 cards will be given away tonight, along with, so you're going to get 10 cards total. Along with, you'll pick one of these packs 1 through 8. Whoever wins, you have to be subscribed and then live in the chat to participate in the giveaway. So with that being said, let's pull up Grimecast back up in here. You there, Raider Dave?
Yo, Raider Nation.
All right, is the camera angle okay if I do it that way?
Yep, looks good, dude. Looks
Cool.
good. Hey, I'm all gloved up, everybody. I'm all gloved up. My hands are grimy.
Nice.
They get grimy. They get real oily. Got to protect those mitts.
So you got some memorabilia you're gonna share with us?
Sure, yeah, man. You know what? Let me pull one up here.
I'm gonna grab my knife.
I'm gonna start with a Kobe Bryant rookie, man, because it's a good story. It needs
you have
to be
a Kobe
great.
Bryant rookie?
I have a Kobe Bryant rookie, and it's a great story. Right here. Let's just like to tell the little story on it real quick. So, as I was telling you guys, I was not a Kobe fan in 96, man. I'd heard about Kobe Bryant. I'd heard that he was going to be the next Jordan. Sometimes you hear that hype, and I was only like 18 because I was the same age as Kobe. Like Kobe's like a couple years, a couple months older than me, so we're like the same age. And I just came up in that era where it was like, you got to put it on the, you got to prove yourself before you can be like the next Jordan. I mean, and they were comparing him to Jordan. I mean, that's a high, very, very high standard there. And so here, I'll flip it around to the back. This is him in his high school uniform. So what happened is I wanted an Iverson rookie, dude. I wanted an Allen Iverson rookie. And, I was not a Georgetown fan or anything like that, but I just liked the crossover. I played DB in high school when it comes to football. So like, I just liked, the wide receiver position. I like the DB position. I like cuts. I like basketball where you cut and you juke a guy, you juke him out of his ankles. I love that type of stuff. I love sharp, cutting ability. Like when Josh Jacobs plants right, cuts left, you know what I mean? And a defender's out of his ankles. I love that. And that's what Iverson brought to the table. And so at that time, Cordell Stewart, man, for the Pittsburgh Steelers was like, dude, his card was like, everybody wanted his football card. They wanted the, any kind of Cordell Stewart memorabilia because Cordell Stewart was called Slash back then. And he would like play wide receiver. I think it was running back and quarterback all in one. So there was this diehard Pittsburgh Steelers fans that I worked with. And anyway, long story short, I was able to talk him into because Cordell Stewart was the hot commodity. And this dude was cool. His name was Jay. He was a Steelers fan. And we made a trade, man. And I wanted the Iverson rookie, but he threw in the Kobe rookie to sweeten up the deal to get me to pull the trigger. And therefore, I gave him a Cordell Stewart rookie. So there you have it right there. The story from back in the day. The story from Fedco, California, dude. Escondido, California, back in the day, man. Jay, shout out to you, brother. Hey, his girlfriend was pregnant. When you work at a store with people, like, people start dating. He got a girl pregnant that worked there. He needed the money. He got to get diapers and all that. So we did the trade, man, and I got the Kobe Bryant and the Allen Iverson rookie for Cordell Stewart. I love sharing that story.
Have you looked up comps at that to see what it might be worth?
Hard, I don't know, man. It's been hit and miss. I've looked it up over the years, and as you can see, I mean, I sleeve it. I put it in a top loader. This thing needs to be graded. Let me just check the corners on it real quick. I mean, there's a corner I have to. So I think I was showing you hardcore. Like, there's Kurt's card repair. You can actually, dude. Like, so if you guys, man, if your card gets a little ding, don't sweat it, man. There's kits out there, and you don't even need to buy the kits. You could really really put together a kit for cheap, like $10, and you can restore your cards and have them graded at a 9 or better with PSA. So, I mean, that's my ultimate goal. But yeah, on this,
I know you said that, but I'm going to caution people. Some of those grading companies can recognize that stuff, and then they won't grade the card.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. You got to be when you send off the card. There's got to be.
They test the cards for chemicals, so.
Oh, yeah, and which are most time a pH. I'm guessing a pH tester or something that they're going to use to test.
They have like some like crazy technology now, like infrared scanners and stuff. But yeah.
Yeah, so like, but Kurt's card repair though, dude, trust me, like they have a great feedback on it. But I know what you mean, dude. I know what you mean. And like I said, and so all my cards, dude, like just looking at this one, I mean, I've this card's traveled with me to 4 or 5 different residences. No, since then about 7. So this thing's traveled around with me everywhere. But yeah, and one day, one day I hope, man, to get that graded. And like I said, Santa Ana PSA, they grade in Santa Ana, California. It's about 50 miles from where I'm at right here. There's a Steph Curry. I just found this the other day, dude, in my pile. I thought it was kind of cool. I found a Steph Curry rookie. I think it's going for like $200, $300 or something. That was like the kind of random pricing that I saw. And then do you know, like there's a sidebar now on your Google. If you guys ever go onto your phone and on Google, there's that camera icon on the far right. You can always click that camera icon, and then that way it'll pick up the card, and then just like as if you're going to take a picture of the card, and then Google will pick it up and give you all the information on that card. Kind of a handy tool. And the only reason I'm kind of going in on that is because I go to a lot of garage sales, and at garage sales, you
can hit some gems in garage sales.
Yeah, dude. So like when you go to a garage sale, what you can do is you can use that picture icon that I told you on the Google, and then that way you can actually look up the value, dude. I mean, I've done that with like glassware, dude. Like there was like some shot glasses. We were at a garage sale. My wife was like, "Yo, these shot glasses look cool," and I looked them up, dude. They're worth like $700.
Really? Dang.
Yeah. These
nice.
So now here's a garage sale find right here.
Oh, you're gonna kill me with that. Oh,
there's a garage sale find right there.
Dude, I had all the Bo Jackson Beckett's. That was my favorite Beckett, man. I didn't know you were gonna pull that out on me. You're gonna make me cry.
So this one, dude, even more so. I got this for $1.
Oh man!
At a garage sale.
That's an amazing Beckett, dude. I had that, dude. Part of my collection, my Bo collection, dude. That's an awesome Beckett, dude.
This guy's cool. I don't think he knows I'm a Raider fan either, which is dope because I keep going in there playing dumb. He doesn't know. I don't think he knows yet. But I mean, I get excited when I talk about the Raiders. But this guy, I'm on his email list. So he mainly deals comics. But when I'm on his email list, he'll send me an email. I'm hoping this Saturday, dude. I'll have to work this weekend, so I'm stoked. So I'm like, that means, you know what that means? That means I got to put out a show, Raider Nation. So now you can hold me to me. Hey, Raider Dave, for like the last 3 years, been saying he's put out shows. Hey, guess what? Now you guys know I'm off this weekend. I'm screwed. I better put in work. I better put in work and get some content out.
Hey, but yeah, and the 8th is Ken Stabler's anniversary when he passed away.
Yeah, rest in peace. Rest in peace. Yeah, thanks for reminding me of that. Yeah, man, because yeah, I remember the day that he passed. I was in a work truck, and it was like 3:00 in the afternoon. I remember his family being by his side, and just hearing that story we listen to a lot of AM radio on the jobs and sports talk, and yeah, it was a very sad day. When Ken Stabler, I believe he lost his battle to cancer.
That's why I'm giving away 2 Stabler cards right here with tonight's giveaway. So.
Nice. But yeah, though that guy though, I'm on his email list, so hopefully I get an email from him, and because it was cool. I mean, it wasn't just that Beckett, but I also got in return for that, I did get Pirates of the Caribbean. I think I shot you the video or the picture of that, but I got a Pirates of the Caribbean ship. It's worth like $900. He sold it to me for $20. So now one thing, Raider Nation, I like to do, I'm a total dork. I theme out everything. So that Pirates of the Caribbean ship, I'm putting like McFarlane figures on it. I'm putting like the Waka plank. I got like the plank, for people to walk the plank. I got all that. So I put this crazy theme out. Like right now I'm restoring my old Pop Warner helmet from back in the day. I made it into a Raider helmet back in 2001. I'm thinking of making it into a Grimecast helmet, but I want to do a sick Grimecast like logo. And just so you guys know, when you guys, as I go on with the show and all that and the content, you're going to understand a little bit more why I call it Grimecast and why that all evolved and where that idea came from. Something I really wanted to bring to you guys in 2019. It's just things happened in the last couple of years. But right here, my favorite player for the Raiders of all time, Tim Brown. Had the pleasure of meeting Tim Brown, but here's his rookie card. This one is, I like it because it's got the net yards gained on it. I like watching Tim Brown, what should I say? I should say I like reminiscing about Tim Brown, his career as a punt returner. See, like that was like one of the like Tim Brown was a Heisman Trophy winner, but you guys remember, man? I think it was against the Chiefs. Was it against the Chiefs when Tim Brown returned an 80-yard punt return, like in 2002 when he was age 36 or age 35? See, those little things in sports that just stick to me, man, and just But yeah, Tim Brown, my all-time favorite, and right here I got an old school Rich Gannon card. I thought this number. Oh yeah, it is. It is numbered. So this is number 192 of 199, and this is an older, this is like a 2001 print, I believe. No, 2004 print. It's a Fleer, Rich Gannon. But yeah, Rich Gannon, man, definitely missed that guy. And, Rich, here's a cool Bo Jackson card that I really like right here. And you tell me if you got something you want to share, hardcore. I don't want to take up any, but like right here, I like this Bo Jackson card right here. I believe this one is not numbered, but right here, I just like how oh yeah, this one is. This is they've made they printed 1,000 of these, and this is number 375 right there in the corner.
Nice, man.
And I like it because they got the American flag on there. I like the patriotic theme there. Now here's a cool one, dude. This one's cool. I opened this in a pack. This is a Dave Casper rookie, or is it a rookie? It's no. This is just a regular face card, but it's a Dave Casper authenticated. It's got the serial number on the back. So I opened this one up at a card dealer. So I used to go into a car. I've been to plenty card shops over the years, but this guy. Me and this guy, it was crazy. I would go there for like a couple years. Him and his son ran the shop. And, I'm hyper, man. I'm a fired-up Raider fan. But we ended up having a big argument down the road. I told him I was never going back into his card shop again. But he was being a prick one day. I was asking questions. I can't remember what it was. But we got into a huge argument. But anyway, this is one of the packs I unwrapped. Just like how we're going to do a pack opening tonight. This is one I opened up in the card shop and scored this one. So it's a Dave Casper autograph. It's an archive, so they reprinted the card right here, the 70s edition. It's a 1973. I believe this will be in the set hardcore that you're giving out.
Hey, don't be telling people what I'm doing, bro.
Oh, sorry. I didn't. I thought you announced.
Nobody no. I've only skated it, dude. I haven't told him what I'm doing, bro.
Okay, well, yeah, and it's one of the surprise in the mystery box. There might be something similar of that. So
yeah, there you go. All right,
there we go. Yeah, my bad, dude. Sorry, guys. I'm not on social media like I should be.
No, it's all good. I've only hinted that I'm going to give something old school away. I haven't told exactly what it is. So you guys put your earmuffs.
I just know this.
You guys didn't hear any of that.
I just know this much.
I'll be right back, though.
Whatever hardcore is giving away tonight, I cannot afford. Just so you guys know, I cannot afford.
I'm not giving that away tonight. That's got to wait for the special show, bro. I'll talk to you about it. I might bring you on.
All right, it's my bad. But here's a Jerry Rice. Here's a Jerry Rice. This is like an art. It's like a, let me see here. This one, it's a Fleer card, but it's the reason why I like it is because it's an actual painting. And I'm sorry, I'm sitting here like talking art, but yeah. So this is a painted card right here. It's like an actual brush painting on that card. But it's got a little inlay right there, and it's a painted card in there, which is pretty cool. A little artistic Jerry Rice, who nobody has. I don't think his record still stands as the number one, the best wide receiver of all time. Here's a couple of Kobe cards, man. So these packs, I never opened these. These are just cards I've bought years ago. And I just knew Kobe was going to be a great player by like 2006. I was like, dude, Kobe's going to do some damage in the league. And they finally got a team around him. I couldn't believe how the chemistry between him and Marc Gasol, man, they got that thing going. They were able to build the team. They got the bench going. And bam, they went to 3 straight finals, and they won 2 of them. They should have won 3 straight. Should have been a three-peat. But damn, Boston in that first series, in that one comeback game in game 2, that one sucked. But yeah, so I dig this. I'll probably never open it, but yeah, I just got some packs of Kobe, and there's another one with Kobe right here, and I loved it when Kobe switched to the so these have never been opened. I got these, I want to say, oh no, these are the 2011, and which one's this one? Is 2010. So there's 2010 and then 2011. So 13 years ago, I got these and never opened them. Probably and never will, Right here, we got a Josh Jacobs rookie. Got that in 2019, the year they got him. Haven't done much with it. This one is just a regular standard face card right here. Another face card, Josh Jacobs rookie right there. And then
I'm back.
Let me see here. And then a Tim Brown jersey card. I got that back in like 2001.
Oh, nice. Is it
Tim
numbered?
Brown. This one is not Oh, yes, it is. 719 printed, and this is number 453. So this is how they used to do it. The jersey cards, this is when the jersey cards first came out. So when the jersey cards first came out, man, they were highly, highly sought after, man, because that was like the coolest thing. You get a game-worn jersey. Here's a Rich Gannon.
Hey, real quick, hold on. Let me say something and then show that because it's too small right now. Hey, if tonight's giveaway, you can have one before, guys. So if you've already won cards, tonight's giveaway, I should have said this earlier, anybody can win because I only see, I think, like 5 entries in there. But if you guys have won previously, you guys put in that hashtag Grimecast and you'll be part of tonight's giveaway as well. So just got to be live in the chat for when we do that. So, all right, go ahead, Raider Dave.
Cool. And then right here, here's a Marcus Allen. This is a rookie reprint. So they took his rookie card, they reprinted it. This is the Topps 2001 archives. I'm not sure how much these are worth, but this was a good set to buy back in 2001. I used to go and buy these boxes all the time, stashed them at Walmart. There was other dudes that were buying cards of other fans. I was like, kind of like, we all talked football. We all collected cards. So like, so this was a huge find back in the day, getting the number 32 Marcus Allen rookie reprint. And then they put the original print of the rookie card on the back of the card as well, but totally dig it. And then right there in the bottom, when you get cards like that, they come serial numbered. So it's locked and loaded and seal of approval there, man. That's a Marcus Allen licensed game used jersey card. And
do you have any Mike Trout cards?
No, see, that's the thing. So when it comes to like Angels, I'm chasing Mike Trout right now. I'm chasing Shohei Ohtani.
What about Nolan Ryan? Do you have any Nolan Ryan Angels?
I have some older Nolan Ryans, yeah, but they're just like but I didn't break those out, but I do have those. I have a ton of them actually. Like Jerry Rice rookies, dude, I have like 30. I think I have 30 Jerry Rice rookies I could send off to get graded.
Maybe we'll do another show. We'll break down some additional cards.
Yeah, because going through them all, like I just grab some of the go-tos. Like right here, here's a Derek Carr graded gem mint.
Is that a rookie? Is that 2014?
Yep, that's his rookie card.
Nice, dude.
Yep, that one. I even have a Pat Mahomes and graded rookie, but it's in another box because I have my Raider stuff's kind of separate. From other stuff, you know what I mean? And like I said, I grabbed the Pat Mahomes this time around, dude, because I did not pick up any in 18 or what is it? How long did Tom Brady play for? 23 years. I never took a Tom Brady. Dude, I had a guy that he was a New York guy, but he here's a Super Bowl program. This is a Super Bowl program. These are all personally autographed. So that's another thing.
Who's that autographed by?
This is Greg Townsend right here, who was on the Super Bowl team, and then Doki Williams. Doki Williams was the wide receiver number 3, number 4 on that roster. So Doki Williams, his son played Pop Warner with my buddy's son, and I was able to get his autograph. I said, hey, man, he was on that Super Bowl team, so I had him sign it. It was cool.
Is that 83?
Huh?
83?
Yeah, he was on the team. Yeah.
No, Doki, the 83 Super Bowl or?
Yeah, this is the 83 Super Bowl where they played the Redskins. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay.
This was when they were the LA Raiders. This was the Los Angeles team. So this one means the most to me because I was this was I grew up on the LA Raiders. And so yeah, man. So like this Super Bowl program is cool. I love programs, man, because there's so much history and so much football news. Like I have all these sleeved now. But the cool thing is when I didn't, I would open these up and read them. It's just super cool. And you can buy this stuff. So I bought all these covers and these cardboard backings. Yeah. So I spent like $20, I think, each getting that. And I got newspaper sleeves. All my newspapers are put away. It's hard to get my newspapers out.
They have big hard cases for those too now.
Yeah, because I saved all my newspapers, guys. So I'm saving history.
Like this guy's like this. It's called a one touch, but essentially it's like this, but it's really big for magazines and stuff like that. You can do.
Nice, and I'm sure you guys saw in the when we were podding, in the background, you probably saw like I have my newspapers laminated and stuff from the Super Bowl. Yeah, man, I'm big on preserving that history, man. That physical item where you're holding it. I miss that. I think I think maybe the future generations might starve for that a little bit, man. Then the future where, hey, man, they might want to open up a newspaper, and hold the newspaper rather than holding their phone and breaking their neck looking down at the small print and reading something off their phone. Why not a newspaper or a magazine, man? I miss
I'm gonna do a show on here later on talking about some of that. So I'll talk to you about it offline, but yeah.
Cool. Right on, dude. Yeah. But right here, here's one. I felt like this was a good score. You might want to look up the value of it. This is a Josh Jacobs graded rookie Gem Mint 10.
Wow.
And this, I think it might be worth a few $100, man. I mean, I think it might be worth a few $100. I think this is a good one to have right here. But yeah, so, and like I said, most of the time I go through my cards, I'll scan them real quick. I look at them. I do inventory them, but they're all over so many different spreadsheets and stuff. So yeah, I do need to get, and that's why I'm glad you have this collector channel, man, because, I do need to get my butt in gear as far as organizing and listing the values and just having a good inventory on what we've gotten over the years, man, because,
we'll definitely do another show too, where we can break down, kind of get a theme and we'll break it down and stuff additionally too. So,
and then here's a great program. This program, I think this is the game where Harvey Williams scored 5 touchdowns, but so if you guys for a while I was on the internet saying Cliff Branch needs to be in the Hall of Fame, and he finally is in the Hall of Fame. However, during this era right here, this is when Al Davis was monumental in his speech when he was like, Cliff Branch. Al Davis was urgent that Cliff Branch needed to get in the Hall of Fame during this time. He was speaking about it a lot. And what was it? I think like 2 or 3 years later, that's when they brought in the wide receiver from the Steelers. He got in the Hall of Fame before Cliff Branch. I can't remember Lynn Swann. He got in. Yeah, Lynn Swann got in before Cliff Branch, and Cliff Branch had like 3 titles, the records, you name it. Dominated him in stats, and but yeah, that's what this program just reminds me of that, because I remember hearing Al Davis talking about it like a day or 2 before I went into the game, and then I always buy these programs. What I pay back in the day, and I thought that was high. I remember trying to scrounge up $3 it says $3 on the price tag, dude. Now I remember trying to scrounge up $3. My ticket was $29 back then. Yeah, I remember that, dude. The Ticketmaster fee was like $3, and then here's what I used to have these delivered was the Beckett's. So during the Kobe Shaq era, right here.
Oh, wow.
This is one that was delivered. It's crazy finding these after Kobe had passed. I started going through my Beckett's, and I have a ton. It's not just this. There's other ones when Kobe's a rookie. There's there's another. Yeah, there's a couple other ones, man. And you just go through this and you go, wow, man. But at the same time, it's that nostalgia. It brings back the memories, and yeah, man, what a great time. But going back to the Laker games, man, hey, how about what was it when Glenn Rice, was it Glenn Rice? No, Robert Horry. When Robert Horry hit that game-winning 3-pointer, dude. Mad story on that one, dude. I pissed the woman off that day. Talk about freaking running down the hall and banging on the bathroom door because everybody thought the game was over, dude. And Robert Horry hit a clutch 3-pointer against Sacramento. Whew. Man, good.
You want to go for about another 5 minutes and then break open these cards, bro?
Sure. I just want to definitely show these last 2 programs right here.
Yeah.
Oh, 3 more things total. So we're at the 3.
Yeah, go ahead.
We're at the 3 mark, and I do have my book of cards to show, but we'll save that for another day. That'd be actually better down the road, and we'll talk about that. But now this one right here, this was the last game at Qualcomm Stadium versus the Chargers versus the Raiders in 2016.
Wow.
Got a ticket for free. My buddy called me up that day and he goes, dude, He goes, I got an extra ticket. You want to go to the game? I'm like, heck yeah. I got there. I didn't think the teams were moving, dude. I wasn't quite bought in. When I went to this game, I felt it on Charger fans, dude. I'm like, dude, there's a vibe, dude. They're not coming back. I'm like, they're not. And remember, they went right to LA after that. We stayed in Oakland for 3 seasons. They went right to LA. I felt that in that stadium, dude. I felt that energy, dude. I'm like, this team's gone, and I feel it. And Phillip Rivers, dude, he couldn't hear nothing. It was like being in the black hole, dude.
I remember
when I was
yeah.
on the other end of the stadium, dude, I could see Phillip Rivers pointing to the crowd, so pissed off because he could not hear nothing that day. And
I
I've
put a
been
highlight on that on one of my videos, and I got flagged for it.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I actually have the footage from my phone, dude. I put it on one of my videos actually years ago. I think it was like when the Raiders had just moved from Oakland to Vegas. Like I shared that atmosphere on one of my videos. But yeah, dude, like
we won that game, didn't we?
We won that game, dude. That was when Derek Carr was last game in the pistol. That was Derek Carr's last game in the pistol when he had broke his pinky. That was the 6th game after he had broke his pinky where he was. So Latavius Murray, I got a real good look on Latavius Murray keeping the pocket clean for Carr. And then Michael Crabtree, dude, had that sweet catch in the corner of the end zone where the side of his foot was perfectly in the end zone, dude. Michael Crabtree had a sweet catch in that game. I want to say we won that game like 16-13 or 16-15, somewhere in that range. We pulled off the win, but we scored 1 touchdown. I think we only scored 1 touchdown, but it was that perfect touchdown from Carr to Crabtree. But yeah, this game, the reason why I like bringing this up is because I stayed in that stadium until they had to kick us out. And I was just picking up people's trash off the ground. I picked up a couple of these programs. So I do have more of these programs, but they're all chewed up on the corners. This is actually a good cleaner version of the program. So nice. Next is going to be a program. And this is, you've heard me say it on the show, that I was in the stadium, the Networks Associates Coliseum, the last time they won the AFC West. It was this day. Right here. I still have my ticket stub. I still have my ticket stub there. And that's this is the game right here. And they still had to play. That was against the Broncos. They had the 2 games they closed out, Broncos and Chiefs, both at home. They locked up the AFC West that day. I was facing the backside of I was facing the black hole from the opposite end zone. I want to say I was in section 312, up in the view, kind of the upper area, but the whole top decks, Al Davis Mountain, you name it, was all filled with fans. The stadium was rocking, and the Raiders had locked up their 3rd straight AFC West title. This is something that is so urgent to me and so important, is to win the AFC West. And a lot of people sometimes, oh man, if the Raiders could just win a playoff game, I'm like, yeah, here's my order, man. You go out there, you take care of business, you win the AFC West, then win your conference, and then win the Super Bowl, man. But right here,
us and Raider Nation, we're just hungry, dude. We're starving. Like I haven't been the most positive on the new coaching staff, and rightfully so. But I was
looking at like you're gonna sit down and eat, man. Make sure you got your fork and your knife, your plate, and you're ready to eat. You need all your tools, man. Win that West, get your conference, and then go get that Super Bowl. And dude, I think it'd be a huge energy too to win the West, because like the Chiefs, you'd be snapping the Chiefs 7 straight AFC West titles. You'd be snapping that win streak right there, because the Chiefs have a 7. But this one, this means so much to me right here, this game, and that last West title. But here's the coolest thing, and I hope I saved the spot. Let's see, book reader nerd Dave over here. Oh, look at that! He made business cards years ago for Grimecast. Look at that. Nice. Handing those out in Vegas. But I was reading this book, and it's called The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. And
who's it by? What's it about?
This book right here, it's a good book, dude. It's a really good book, man. But it's called The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Heart-pounding, jaw-dropping, and gut-wrenching moments from the Oakland Raiders history. Stephen Travers. It's just a storytelling book, about his childhood, going to the games in the 60s. I love the opening of this book. It's a really good, as far as like I'll just read the forward. I was one lucky kid growing up in Northern California in the 60s. Was never boring. San Francisco was a magical place. I could see the lights of the city glittering off the waters of the bay at night, and foghorns played a sad, haunting lullaby as the hours wore deep into the late evening. Well, anyway, long story short, he goes into his dad giving him a ticket to the game and what it was like walking into the stadium to sit down in his seat. How exciting the Raiders. I love that stuff. It just brings me. I wasn't even alive with some of the stories that he was talking about, but I love it. But I want to find you guys what I found. I can't believe I didn't. I thought I always had this page saved. I feel like an idiot, right?
While you're looking, I'm going to do something here in the chat real quick.
Sure.
Appreciate everybody, man, for tuning in. Wyatt Ferris, just want to say, he said, I just started football for high school. I'm going to be a Carter back. I'll just say, man, there's no greater sport, in my opinion, than football. Give it everything you got, brother. And then, cherish the memories while they're there. To me, there's nothing like the national, like the lights coming on at night on a Friday night and the lights coming on and you're playing football. And, that just, to me, if I could go back and relive any memory, it would be my high school football days. So enjoy it while you can, brother. And pretty sure that's my homie Ryan's son. So shout out to you, Ryan. And Wyatt, thank you guys for tuning in. Ryan is somebody, he's Raider Force One, but Ryan is somebody I grew up with, like middle school, high school, stuff like that, even going back to elementary school. So crazy stuff. So.
Right on. Heck yeah. And Wyatt Ferris, hey, man, you're going to be playing high school football, man. I played high school football. I played Pop Warner football. And the one thing I learned about football taught me a way of life because you have all 4 quarters of football, man, and you have halftime.
And team mentality, how to give up or how to try hard and not give up. Yeah.
But I've always related it to life. And when I was a kid, man, that's actually where a lot of my positivity came from, man. Because when I was a kid and I was 17, I was going to step into the real world of life. And I wanted to because I was ambitious. I wanted to learn. I wanted to get a job. I want to work. I want to go to school. There's a lot of things I want to do, man. But I've already experienced things up until 17. I was a pretty much free and happy kid, played football, you name it. But the main thing, man, is that football taught me is to ride those highs and lows, ride the momentum of life, man. Because there's going to be good times. There's going to be bad times. And you know what? It's when we have to go dig deep to get ourselves out of that hole. So if you're down 21-0 at halftime, in the second half, you can still go get her done. And that's what I'm looking at right now in life, man. I'm 45 years old. I got another 45 years. I'm at halftime right now in life. And I'm like, hey, man, I'm looking at another 45 years down the road, man. What's my third and fourth quarter going to look like, man? So much love to you, man. And that's how deep the game is to me, man, because football is one of those games where it just taught me a way of life, man. And I related the game to my real life situation, man. And it's worked out pretty good. And one other thing about football, man, too, is, always play full speed. I think today, man, a lot of guys get hurt because they're too worried about getting hurt. Whereas now, always keep your head up, always go full speed. If you're going full speed, man, most likely you're not going to get hurt,
Well, and condition your body, drink water. You got to stretch. There's a lot of athletes, they do not stretch enough, dude. I'm telling you, stretching does wonders, man. You got to get your body loose.
And another thing, too, because you're looking at so far down the road, too, dude. Like one thing I've just started learning about people that retire, dude, because, we're the generation, we're the next one up right now. We're in our 40s. The guys that were 20 years older than us, they're retiring now. Well, some of those guys, I talked to them. They've maybe been retired 3 to 5 years. They're not moving like they were on the job, so to say. Now their bodies are breaking down because they're more susceptible to injuries now that they're around the house. So keeping the body moving, conditioned, all that is super important. And like I said, mentality, man, the old school mentality, 85% mental, 15% physical. But yeah, man, right here, dude, in this book, this is what I found, dude. I got this book at a thrift store for like $3, and then look what it rewarded me with.
Is that Cliff Branch or
Cliff Branch autograph?
No,
I was just reading. I was like literally in the middle of reading this book, and I'm like, dude, I got a Cliff Branch autograph right there, and it's his real autograph.
You got that book for how much?
$3.
Have you looked up his autographs to see if that's close to or like?
I have his autograph, so I was able to compare it. Yeah, so it's his writing and everything. So I'll pull this picture off the wall. This is the autograph my mom got from Cliff Branch right here.
Hey, hold on. Can you do me a favor real quick? Can you just rip that picture out of that book and send it to me if you could?
Sure. You want me to like?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, no, I was gonna say rip. No way. Yeah, no. But yeah, right here. Here's a personalized. See this my mom met Cliff Branch right before he passed, and
wow.
My mom and stepdad. Yeah, they happened to be in the Bay Area, dude, and they called me up. It was when I was doing a podcast, dude, a while back, and they were like, "Hey, like we got a surprise for you," and they met Cliff Branch, dude, and got me a these are the ones I love, dude, when it's a personalized autograph.
What does it say? Can you read it to us?
It says, to David Grimes, all the best to a true Raiders fan. Let me see. All the best to a true Raiders. I think it says fan, but yeah, or mom, one of the two, because it was my mom that got the autograph. But yeah, and then on his signatures though, what he does, he always signs his era, his playing years, and then the 3-time Super Bowl champs. It's very similar to this autograph that was in the book, and I already closed the book, but
no, that's
awesome. Yeah, man.
That's absolutely amazing, bro.
Oh yeah, no, dude, it was I love
and once these guys are gone off this earth, there's no coming back. So
and I love so my stepdad, he's a huge Central Michigan alum, and so he knew about Antonio Brown before Antonio Brown even hit the scene. He came out of Central Michigan. He told me a lot about Max Crosby because Max Crosby plays in that division. So I had a lot of questions. I'm like, hey, dude, what about Max Crosby? I remember when Max Crosby was coming out of the draft. I'm like, what do you think of him? And he goes, high motor. That was his only words. He goes, high motor, and the guy doesn't quit. Well, look how that's translated in the NFL. So right here, there's a Tim Brown autograph from when I met Tim Brown. I met Tim Brown in 2006. It was a great day over at the Harrah's Casino, and got the call like in the middle of the day. Hey, dude, Tim Brown signing autographs. Hey, dude, getting off the job right now. Hey, dude, went home, got my Tim Brown jersey, rolled on over there, played the golf simulator with them, dude. We had some Bud Lights. There was a group of Raider fans there. It was good times, man. It was good times. So
that's awesome, bro. Hey, dude, you have an awesome collection. I'm not, I called my series the Ultimate Raider Card Collection, but I know there's other people out there that's got me beat. But one day I'll get there. But man, dude, I just want to say, Raider Dave, Gramcast Media, everybody, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys. Thank you, Raider Dave, man, for sharing all that stuff. It's really awesome.
No, thank you for having me, man.
Again, we're gonna give away these 2 Ken Stabler cards. We got a Michael Mayer. Happy birthday, Michael Mayer. The Ken Stabler cards are given away. Just for rest in peace, because his he passed away on the 8th of July. Then we got a Thunder and Lightning Devontae Adams card we're giving away. This Aiden O'Connell. And then, of course, we're going to give away, let you guys pick your packs 1 through 8. Coming up here, just put in hashtag Grimecast, and then make sure you guys are live in the chat coming up here when we do this giveaway, and be sub to my channel. It's pretty simple, giving away over $500 to people as far as cards and stuff. So going to keep it rolling forward, trying my best to give it away. At some point, we're going to hit a tipping point where, I may not be able to do these giveaways, but for now, we still got some to still give away. So, and then we're going to open up some cards. You about ready for some card breaking? What do you got there?
Rick, I don't know if you remember this. Do you remember this from like 2017? This is a rock.
Oh.
It came from the ground.
Oh, from Vegas. I remember.
Yeah, it came right before they broke ground, dude, in Vegas.
That's cool,
this.
Man.
I got kicked off the lot, dude, by 3 cars. Unmarked cars, like government-looking vehicles, and I had my cameras out. Remember, I did that thing. I'm like, they wouldn't let me piss in the outhouse, all that, dude. And I was like, I had to take a leak, dude.
Yeah, you got a rock from where they're doing it.
So I don't know what to do, Raider Nation. I don't know what to do. Like, what do we do? Dude, that Chiefs fan buried a flag in our stadium. I'm trying to reverse the curse, dude, and I'm going to the Chiefs game.
Oh, you're going to hit Mahomes in the head with it? Is that what you're saying?
Well, would that break the curse right there? I mean, we used to throw D batteries. I'm just joking. I would never do that. Please, nobody. Hey, don't take Raider Dave seriously. I was joking, but yeah, no. I won't throw this at Mahomes. I promise. That's probably a massive felony if I did. But this, yeah, and D batteries. We used to get away with those in Oakland, but not, but yeah, man. I'm gonna knock on wood. But other than that, I'm going to knock on this rock. I'm just thinking of creative ways is there a way I can call out to the universe and be like, hey, rock, that used to be where Allegiant Stadium was built. Can you please reverse the curse, man? Because let's get that AFC West title in 2023, 2024.
Bury it on their 50-yard line or something, bro.
I know, man. I'm just going to, come on, universe, man. Listen to Raider Dave, Raider Nation. Come on, man. Let it be our year. Let it be our year.
Real quick here. I want to show you guys. Let's get into these breaks. We've been going 145, but no, that's awesome, Dave. I appreciate that a lot.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, you're good. All right. So this optic box, just real quick revisit. So the goal here for me for optic is to get a downtown Bo Jackson, guys. If you guys don't know, we were looking at this Bo Jackson downtown. I'll share it with you guys so you guys can kind of glance at it here real quick. So the Bo Jackson, this is what it looks like or would look like if we pulled one. And then there's a Devontae Adams one as well. I'll share this one with you guys too. This one's pretty cool as well. But there was a special Bo Jackson downtown, and this was numbered 7 of 10. So this one's a little different than the other one. So this one's a quantity 7 of 10. And the other day when we were looking at it, it was like around $1,100, $1,200. And it sold for $3,050. So if you want a downtown, the point is, I'm not saying we're going to pull that or any downtown, but if you want a downtown, you'd have to be looking for the optic brand or, type of card to pull that. And then I have another one, select. These ones are okay. You can pull some good cards. These are blaster boxes. Just to let you know, if you're not sure what blaster boxes are, essentially those are retail. So Walmart, Target, places like that versus hobby box are more expensive and bigger. They come with more cards, but you're usually not guaranteed as much cool cards out of these. But I've seen some people pull some cool cards. So let's keep our fingers crossed. Maybe I can pull some cool cards. Raider Dave's got a box and a couple packs. So we're going to start with Raider Dave, let him do the breaking, and then we'll do the giveaway. So Raider Dave, what do you want to start with? You want to start with the box? Or you want to start with those individual packs you got?
I'll start with these packs right here. See, I'm interested. I haven't opened a box. I've not opened any of these boxes yet. I wish I could have got the yellow box, the one that you got, the optic.
How about I'm going to open these. You go ahead and go. I'm just going to set the packs to the side. All right.
All right, cool.
But, yeah, you go ahead. We'll let you open a pack, and then I'll open a pack, and then you go a pack. I'll do a pack. How about that?
All right.
This is probably like all of this show. I think it's pretty awesome, guys, but definitely excited to be able to break some packs open with my homie Raider Dave. We got 2, 4, 6 of these guys right here, 4 cards per pack. That'll be 24 cards total. And then the other one, it will be same 6 packs, 24 packs or 24 cards total. So I'll have 12 cards total for my break.
Yeah, I have 90 plus 60, so I have 150.
Yeah, so you have more.
But hey, man, I'm banking on pure luck right here.
Make sure you try to show them, and then any good ones you get, try to let everybody know. So let's go Raiders.
All righty, there's John Gruden's favorite DB right there, Marlon Humphrey. He thinks he's the best DB in the league. At least he did in 2021. Dalton Schultz. I think Dalton Schultz moved on to another team this offseason. We got a McNabb in here, huh? McNabb, a little throwback there of Donovan McNabb, who looked pretty good in an Andy Reid offense. I guess Andy Reid's a pretty good coach, I guess they say. Jonnu Smith. Right there, had him on my fantasy team a couple times. And J.K. Dobbins, man, what's he going to do this year? I think he was talking some smack, I forget what he said, dude. He said something, but he's been hurt. But J.K. Dobbins, man, he's explosive, though. We'll see what he does in year 4. Dude, look, we got a little throwback here with Vinny Testaverde.
And those are Don Ross, right? Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, most of them will be just face cards, I'm thinking. But you could get lucky with these. I was reading, you can get lucky on a downtown, but Jameis Winston, I'm actually a fan of Winston, dude. I think he's okay, man. McPherson, there's the clutch kicker there for a second there for Cincinnati. Cortland Sutton, who had an explosive rookie year, but we haven't heard from him since, unless I'm missing something. I don't think he's done anything since his rookie year. Got a sack master here in Cameron Hayward. Dude's a threat, that's for sure.
He dominated us last year. Good Lord.
Yeah, we're going to have to deal with him, week 3? Yeah, week 3. So hopefully that offensive line. Here's Nick Bolton. This is a guy that I predicted him to the freaking Raiders, dude, in like a couple of years ago in the draft, but I had him to the Raiders and the Chiefs, man. They ended up getting him, and I think he played a key role in the Super Bowl. But anyway, there's a Antonio Gates for the Chargers, little throwback card there. Devin
Real
White.
quick, you guys, if you guys have already won cards, you can enter to win this giveaway. You don't I'm going to let anybody win tonight's giveaway. So I know before I've done it where, if you've won, I was trying to let other people win, but anybody can win for tonight. So I was trying to do it where, everybody could try to win once kind of thing, but
JJ Watt, who just hit the retired list.
JJ Watt.
We'll see with the Jaguars this year, man. I mean, is it going to be Lawrence taking his team to the playoffs again, or is it going to be Justin Herbert, dude, for the Chargers? Because those guys had a crazy matchup in the playoffs.
Read them out as you're going.
Right here, Akeem Hicks. And then throwback right here, Walter Jones, man. Good offensive tackle there. Pretty sure that's a throwback. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. I remember him. He was a sleeper, dude. We had him as a sleeper, dude, this guy, in our mock draft years ago. This is before I even got on YouTube. I want to say it was like the year before. Me and my buddy were watching that guy like crazy. Here we got a rookie right here, Damian Pierce. Right here. Did he have 1,000 yards last year? I think he might have had 1,000 yards. I'm going to put that card aside there.
Yeah, at least soft sleeve that. Maybe top load it if you got top loaders.
I got to get top loaders, man.
Who's that?
We got another rookie right here, Terrell Bernard. Right there.
Was that Lions or?
That is the Bills.
Okay.
And we got Trent McDuffie right here. I want to say this is the corner rookie for the Chiefs. I'll put that aside there. Here we go, baby. I like this one right here. I'm thinking this is okay. But we got a Sauce Gardner rookie.
Oh, sick. Nice, bro. Is it numbered? Gridiron Kings?
Gridiron Kings. It's not numbered so far, but I'll take another gander at it. Ahmad.
Nice,
They put his nickname on there, Sauce. So it's basically a fake face card, but it's still got the
yeah. I still like it.
I still like it.
Base card, but yeah.
Got a Zach Ertz here as a Arizona Cardinal. And then
yeah, and these blue ones are more rare.
Trayvon, or was that? I'm sorry, I'm reading upside down. Trayvon Diggs, right there.
Nice.
Stephen Diggs' cousin or brother, I can't remember.
I think they're brothers, but yeah.
Got another rookie here. Keontae Ingram from the Cardinals, I want to say.
Nice.
And then we got a Roethlisberger face card in there. So
pretty cool.
Not bad.
I would still sleeve that Roethlisberger, but that's just me. All right, my turn. What should we do? Any, mini, miny. All right, let's start with Optic. So since you have more cards, how about this? I'll do one Optic, one Select. I'll rip here. All right. And then you do your next pack because your packs are kind of big. Mine only have 4 cards per pack. So all right, coming up first, Kyle Pitts. Derwin James Jr. My House, Cooper Kupp. That's a cool card.
Nice.
And Breece Hall, rated rookie. Let's see if that. I don't think the My Houses are numbered, but still pretty cool. My House. And then let's do a pack of select here. And then we'll let Raider Dave open up his next pack he's got. Maybe we'll get lucky, score something awesome. Rashad Bateman for the Ravens. Then we got DJ Moore. I think he's a pretty good wide receiver right there for the Panthers. What we got here? Turbocharged Tony Pollard. That's a pretty sick card, dude. I like that. Wish that would have been like a Josh Jacobs. Let's see if it's numbered. It's not numbered. And then check that out. We got an A-Rod, dude.
Nice.
One of the diamond plates. Let's see if it's numbered. I'm gonna sleeve that baby right now. Give me a second here. So keeping any Aaron Rodgers cards, even base cards, I'm keeping for Aaron Rodgers, dude. Especially when he goes in the Hall of Fame. So pretty cool Aaron Rodgers card right there, guys. Pretty cool. And then I'll sleeve up some of these. Go ahead and do your thing for your next pack, Raider Dave.
Right on.
Can you show the cover of the pack so everybody can see it? Sorry, I forgot to ask that of you.
So this is another
Don Ross, 2022?
Yep, these are the 2022. So these ones, so this box has the blaster box has the Don Russ threads and the rookie Phenom jerseys and also other memorabilia cards, but this one also has the press proof blue parallels, and those are the ones that you brought up at the end where you had like the Roethlisberger, and they have those at the end of the pack right here. So when you get down to and there's 30 cards per pack, so on these that's the blue parallel right there. So we're just going to dive into them, man. Right here, Devin McCourty, Patriots DB who converted to safety, I believe. I think he's retired now. I want to say, did he retire yet?
Who's that?
Yeah, just Devin McCourty for the Patriots. I think he played.
Yeah,
did he play last year? Yeah. He's getting close, but he's.
I know one of the McCourty's retired. Yeah,
he's just always serviceable, man. He was just always serviceable till his last, till his last final year. Still playing. I can't remember, but Justin Tucker right here, one of the better kickers in the league. Randy Moss in a Vikings uniform right there. When all of us liked Randy Moss. This is what we can agree on, Raider Nation. We all liked Randy Moss up until a little bit after that. And then we got an apology from Randy Moss in the Hall of Fame speech. So I actually accepted his apology. But hey, that's a great question for everybody in the comments. Did you accept Randy Moss's apology? He was a prick when he played for us. However, I did accept his.
No, because apology. he's dissed us after that point.
Is he still dissing us? Is he still? Is he being a prick?
I don't know. I felt like he has, but I don't know. I just don't like him.
He's saying straight cash homie all over again. So right here we got Sean Alexander. That's a running back that ran all over us when they did play in our division. They don't play in our division anymore, but back then. But we ran all over them last year with Josh Jacobs, 303 all-purpose yards. Right here we got who is this? Drew Lock. Speaking of the Seahawks, Drew Lock, who didn't make it in Denver, and then we all know before that Paxton Lynch struggled mightily, especially against Khalil Mack in one game that I recall where he was crying his eyes out. Shout out to week 1. We're playing Denver. Let's get 7 straight. And then right here, dude, what do we got right here? Ooh, somebody that we might be familiar here real quick. We got this guy named Jimmy G right here. Just for fun, should we read his stats? Let's read his stats. So, in 2020, Jimmy G threw for 1,000 yards and 1,096 yards, 7 touchdowns, and 5 interceptions. He had a quarterback rating of 92.4, but he was probably hurt the whole year. But there he is. Knock on wood. Jimmy G, Be ready for training camp. There we go. Hey, John Gruden, you're with me. Right here, we got Odell Beckham, his stint with the Browns. And then right here, Travis Fulgham. Whatever happened to this guy, dude? I remember that guy. I remember, but I don't remember. But boom, but I do remember that. And then we got Drew Brees right here. The all-time greatest quarterback for the New Orleans Saints. Hey, Derek Carr, you heard that, right? I'm just joking. Yeah, Drew Brees for the Saints. We'll see what Derek Carr does if he can resurrect his career was pretty solid.
Play for the Saints for a year or two?
Yeah, yep. Stabler went to the Saints, and I think he had to face the Raiders too, dude. He had to face the Tyler Boyd, who always ends up on my fantasy team. But yeah, Kenny Stabler, I believe, yeah, he faced our defense in one of those Saints games. I can't remember. But yeah, Stabler, yeah, he did finish out his career with the Saints. Tyler Boyd right there, who, if you do need a receiver sometimes, always try to get Tyler Boyd, man, because he is serviceable, and Joe Burrow does target him. Right here, Jerome Baker, linebacker. Like that guy. He's Miami's defense, man. Miami's defense might be pretty good.
Stabler was Alabama, right?
Yep, played for. I think he was. Yeah, he was not only Alabama, but I think he was an original Alabama boy. I think that boy was born and raised out there in Bama.
Well, didn't he replace Joe Namath at Alabama? Didn't Joe Namath go to Alabama?
I believe so. Yeah,
I think
Stabler I would have to look at the exact history. Yeah, sorry, man. But yeah, but I'm pretty sure Stabler was like a local boy out there too.
Nice.
Leonard Floyd, dude. Good linebacker right there. Veteran linebacker. I believe Leonard Floyd, dude, is a free agent. Is Leonard Floyd, I think he had like 7 sacks. So this is a free agent fine, dude. I don't know. We might want to look that up sometime. But Leonard Floyd might be a guy that's available right now for if the Raiders need a linebacker. Leonard Floyd, I believe. Am I right?
I'd have to look it up, but
yeah, I think he had a good year last year, like 7 sacks for a linebacker. Russell Gage right here, who ended up going to the Bucks and playing with Tom Brady. And then Joey Bosa, cool little Joey Bosa card right there, but he's hurt all the time. And right here, Lamar Jackson. For everybody out there, just so you know, I'm a fan of Lamar Jackson. I like watching him play. It's not because he runs fast. It's the sidearm throws. I'll tell you what I like about Lamar Jackson. There's Mika Fitzpatrick for the Steelers. But Lamar Jackson, I like the sidearm throw. Like the way and I like the command in the huddle. It's those two little things. Ooh, look at that. Devontae Adams. I got the pandemic era cards right here, dude. Everybody wearing a mask.
That must be 2021 then, huh?
Well, it's 2020, but some of them are printed. Is this 2021? No, it says 2022. Weird. Or maybe this was 2021. Yeah, it is 2021. Duh.
Okay.
I thought this was 2022. I thought it was just a different colored pack. But yeah, so that's why they're all wearing masks. So yeah, this was when there was no fans in the stands. So hey, something that that I'm definitely glad I bought these cards, because that's something that was in history, man. That when I go back and look at these cards, it takes you back to that time. And right here you got T.J. Watt, another good pass rusher for the Pittsburgh Steelers. I think this is another duplicate. I already got an Odell Beckham in here, but this is a different style. So I have a different variation here of Odell Beckham Jr. Keelan Cole right here for the Jets, who caught a game-winning touchdown with his foot out of bounds for the Las Vegas Raiders against the Patriots, but we got that win. That's all that matters, and we need the calls. But Keelan Cole, who my buddy was like, if he even makes the team, sorry, bro, he did make the team. And because we were debating on if he could make the team, not last year. He made the team. But, what do we got here? Denver fans. Hey, Denver fans, there's your boy right there. He matches the face on the logo right there. John Old Elway. He chews tobacco, by the way. Hey, Denver fans, does he really chew tobacco? I think he chews tobacco. I think he spits it. I think he drizzle. Dude, yeah, dude. John Elway,
keep
dude.
it family friendly.
Yeah, okay, yeah, my bad.
Right,
but so right here, J.C. Horn in Denver, week 1, we're watching. I got you in our sights. Week 18 too. I'm going to be at that game. But yeah, J.C. Horn right here. This is a good rookie right here, I think. Right here. Yeah, J.C. Horn, dude, I like this dude. So that's one I'll sleeve right there. Cornerbacks.
Nice.
Cornerbacks in the NFL, man. You don't find them every day. Let's see here. Ooh, and I like this guy, believe it or not, dude. This rookie card, I like this. I like Ramondre Stevenson, dude. This dude's weird. It's a different style running back, but he's got burst, man. So kind of like this card right here as well. And Eric Stokes for the Green Bay Packers. Not too familiar with this player. There's a rookie right there in the bunch. And, ooh, here we go. Darius Slayton. My 5th round pick to the Raiders. Oh, no, 6th round. I had this guy on my mock draft in 2018. Nobody talked about him. But Darius Slayton, he is a serviceable wide receiver in the NFL, and I do pick him up every now and then in fantasy football because he's been serviceable. But anyway, got his card here, so that's why, like I said, open up a pack of cards. Everything's a memory, dude. That guy was on my mock draft. Deshaun Watson, just, man, never really been a fan of Deshaun Watson, man. So I like Dorian Thompson-Robinson, the quarterback that they got to play behind Deshaun Watson for the Browns. So stay tuned for that. But I don't know about Watson in the NFL anymore, man. I don't know if he's going to, you sit out the game too long. I don't know. So right in here, dude, I got a couple Justin Herbert's back-to-back right here. Press proof Justin Herbert right there.
Nice.
And then right here, a rookie season end of the year honor card, Justin Herbert right here as well. Quick story on Justin Herbert. Liked him at Oregon, didn't like him as the top 5 pick. When I watched him at the Senior Bowl, that's when I'm like, dude, you know what? Justin Herbert could be an NFL quarterback. I thought highly of Justin Herbert after I saw him at the Senior Bowl. He ended up going 6th overall, the Chargers. So Justin Herbert, that's my story on him.
Make sure you sleeve those, dude. Some of those Herbert cards are like, I'm not saying those ones exactly. I'm just saying a lot of Herbert cards can be valuable.
Oh yeah, I'll sleeve these ones up. Yeah, there's like quite a few in here. I'm gonna sleeve actually, like 5.
I'm gonna go. I'm itching. I gotta open some cards here, guys.
You see that bow downtown?
Downtown. Let's go, man. I want a downtown. Whoa. All right, we got Amon St. Brown, wide receiver for the Lions.
Nice. He had a great year last year.
Justin Herbert. Just a base card, but we'll take
Where you at, Charger fans? We got Herberts for sale. Where you at?
Myles Garrett. I think that's a silver. Yeah.
Myles Garrett, I'm a fan. I like him, man.
Then we got Cam Taylor-Britt for the Bengals. I'm going to go select now. Some of these packs, man, you got to really tinker with them. All right, we got Zonovan Knight, rookie for the Jets.
I picked him up. I had him on my fantasy team last year.
Damian Pierce, rookie. That's kind of a cool card. Like high stepping or something, or lifting up his leg. And then we got a Kahil Shakur, red, white, and blue rookie. And Drake Jackson, rookie. So that's like one of those die cuts. So that's kind of cool. So I'll sleeve these. Go ahead, Raider Dave. If you want to crack open your box, or
yeah, how do you want to do like a pack each? Like I'll open up one pack, then you open up a pack.
Yeah.
To write it out.
How many packs do you have in there? I still got.
And here I will have.
I got 8 packs.
I'm gonna guess that there's I didn't see how many packs. There's 90 cards in here, but I'll see. I'm guessing like 8 packs.
Someone just lit off a firework at my house or behind me.
Dude, whoever was lighting off fireworks up the street from my house, thank you so much, man. I was literally chilling in my backyard on the 4th of July. Put the Tommy Bahama chairs facing the palm trees, and just dude had the greatest fireworks show. Just like literally 10 feet from the couch. I'm like, dude, that was freaking badass. No, and you know what? Hey, man, out here in Southern California, it's usually blazing hot every year. Dude, the weather has been freaking so good. And we're in July, and it's like normally I'm dying in this weather, but it's been good. So let me see here. I got 15 cards a pack, and I got 6 packs. So I'll just put these off to
I got 8. You want me to pick one more so we're 1 for 1 or something?
Yep. Go for it, dude.
All right, I'll do another select.
Come on, Bo.
Ooh, George Kittle. And we got an orange card behind him. See what we got right here. Keenan Allen.
Ooh, you got the selects going. Nice.
Numbered 197 of 199. Keenan Allen, that's pretty dope. And then we got
that's a good card.
Fields. That's a sick looking card, man. Justin Fields.
Dude, I had Justin Fields on my fantasy team last year, dude. I'm
trying to see it. I don't see a number on it though, but it just says 1, but I don't know that it usually will say 1 of 1, but and then Christian Watson rookie. I think this dude's going to be really good. So that's a silver, I believe. Club level. So dope, man. Actually, that pack, I mean, we got some pretty good cards. You know, I'll save some of these, and then like I like to organize mine by team, and then I'll go through and I'll try to grade some of them and whatnot. But yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna sleeve these and let you do your thing.
Cool. Pack number 1 out of the blaster box.
Did you show the box? I forgot to ask you that. What year and
it's a 2022. So this is the box that it came out of.
Show close-up so everybody can see it. Okay, so that's a Don Ross. All right.
Yep, you can find those Bo Jackson downtowns. They're just better in the box that you got, the optic box. Very rare you find one in here, but if that happens, we're going and buying a scratcher at the liquor store.
Nice.
So, Jonathan Taylor, face card. Cooper Kupp, face card. Drew Lock, face card. Michael Brockers, man, defensive end for the Lions, face card.
Did you hear those fireworks?
Yeah, I just heard it. Yeah. De'Ami Brown, wide receiver, Commanders. Was that the Commanders? Yep. Face card. Damian Harris, running back for the Patriots. He was there for a while. I think he's with the Bills now. He just signed with the Bills. Keep an eye on that. They've been hurting for a running game in Buffalo, man. If they could just fix their running game, Buffalo might finally start winning some playoff games and go deeper in the playoffs. We'll see, though. Kenny Golladay, face card. But, man, there's some receivers coming up. You got, can't remember those 2 other receivers they got in New York, man. New York's pretty loaded at wide receiver. They'll be working with Darren Waller now as well as their tight end. Right here, Devin Singletary. Right here, Trey Hendrickson. Was it this guy? No, it was the linebacker. I was thinking that guy was the guy that got the holding call in the Super Bowl. But that got that Rams the win. But Cincinnati, man, Cincinnati should have won a couple Super Bowls, man. Boy, a couple bad calls changed everything for them. So right here, I like this guy. Antoine Winfield, dude, the safety for the freaking Bucks, man. That guy's played like a veteran since he has entered the league. I think he's only been in the league 3 seasons, so good pick right there. Right here, man, our boy, DC4 right here.
Nice.
Derek Carr, 2021 totals. He had 68%, 0.4, 68.4 completion percentage, 4,804 yards, 23 touchdowns, 14 interceptions, and a 94 quarterback rating. That was the playoff year. And right here, Jeremy Chin for the Carolina Panthers. And Patriots backup quarterback, Bailey Zapp. I don't know much about this guy at all. So if I bombed it, my bad. I just don't know anything about this guy. I think I might have heard of him. I don't know anything about him. And D'Angelo Malone for the Atlanta Falcons. And then right here, this is the Josh Allen highlights edition. And this is when the Bills clinch the division in week 18. So that's 2021. Now I want to say that's the first year we had the 18-game or 18-week schedule. So something there. I'll sleeve that one. And boom. Are you ready, brother, for your cards?
Oh, yeah. You done? Sorry.
Yep.
I was trying to look up this Keenan Allen card while you were doing that, so my bad.
Oh, because that one's numbered like 200, right?
Yeah. I'll look it up later. All right. We'll keep it rolling. Sorry, guys. All right. We'll go optic. So how many packs you got left, you said?
I got 7. I have 5 packs left.
So maybe
you got the better cards though, dude.
Well, these ones are usually are a little more for these boxes. So
have you ever pulled the downtown ever?
No, but I mean this is the first optic. But well, I opened one optic box the other day, but first optic 2022 because they're fairly new release as far as the optic goes.
Yeah, Jordan. Man, ever since I started seeing those, dude, I fell in love with those, dude. So it's gonna be bad. Me buying packs of cards.
Jordan Poyer, Malik Willis. We got I think a purple card back here. Bailey Zappi, rated rookie.
Is that how you say his name, Zappi?
Yeah, but a lot of people pull the Zappi. I don't know. But I'll tell you what, if I was to choose between Zappi and Daniel Jones, I think Zappi's going to be better than Daniel Jones. I don't know why. Oh, rookie rated. Sauce Gardner, that's cool. I think it's just a base card, but nevertheless, I'll take that. Rated rookie, Sauce Gardner. So, yeah, I'm not as high. And let me open a select one to catch up. So I'm not as high as a lot of people on Daniel Jones for the Patriots, but Velus Jones Jr. for the Bears, rookie. Oh, hold on. And then we got Sky Moore, rookie for the Chiefs. And Drake Jackson, die cut, red, white, and blue. And Chad Muma for the Jags. All right, go
on. Here we go. Out of the box. This is pack number 3. Or no, 2. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey, does anybody know? Hey, I got a Khalil Mack for trade. What can I get in return? 2 first-round picks?
How about Josh Jacobs? We don't give him a contract.
Hey, I'll trade you my Khalil Mack for a Josh Jacobs. Anybody got a Josh Jacobs out there?
Yeah.
I'll trade it. I was playing. So we've got a Khalil Mack right here in powder blue, dude. Was this the game against us? So this was... Oh, no. Huh. They got that picture on there. But anyway, that looked like... I don't know. That might have been the game against us. I was just curious. But I always try to put 2 and 2, like where the game was, because sometimes, you know, how the whole minting of cards comes together. But right here, you got T.Y. Hilton, as Deion Sanders would say, T.Y. And Right here, James Conner. Sometimes handy for one's fantasy team when needed. Got to get running backs in fantasy football. Right here, Tony Baselli, a Hall of Famer throwback right there. I got his autograph on a mini helmet. And Joe Montana face card right here. We got a Joe Montana. And Fletcher Cox right here for the Philadelphia Eagles. They're going to have Jalen Carter there on that defensive front as well. Philadelphia, man, boy, they got a lot of Georgia players now. You got Nelson Aguilar, man, on his contract, straight out of Raider Nation, right there, on a contract. Negotiated with the Patriots, but that Raider year got him that contract. And right here we got Mark Andrews, who I get on my fantasy team every year, and this year I'm going to have to pass. Because Mark Andrews, he's good tight end, but fantasy football-wise, I'm going to have to get some more explosive playmakers. Right here, C.J. Mosley, free agent find I wanted the Raiders to get a few years back as a linebacker because we're always hurting for a linebacker. There with the Jets. Ooh, here we go. We got a Raider right there. We showed you Khalil Mack in the powder blue, but we also got Jerry Tillery, who rocks the silver and black.
Nice.
And Jerry Tillery still got that upside, so let's wait and see, even though he made a mental mistake last year, slapping the football out of, I forget which game, but
Mahomes, I think that was the Chiefs game, I'm pretty sure.
Slapping the ball. Yeah, he did something that cost us. I can't remember, but anyway, but yeah, boom. There was that. And then right here, I guess, yeah, he was pretty integral in this guy made it happen in Super Bowl with Tom Brady right there. Running game, Leonard Fournette. Denzel Ward, like Denzel Ward. And Tyreek Hill, there's the cheetah. Tua's new go-to wide receiver, ex-Chief. Who's bitter about not winning a Super Bowl last year. And I'm bitter that the Chiefs won the Super Bowl too, Tyreek. We're in the same boat there.
He just got in trouble for like hitting somebody at a boat dock or something, yeah.
And then Matt Ryan, so yeah, dude, who knows, dude? I mean, if he was a Chief, he'd get away with it. They wouldn't suspend him. But as a Dolphin, I don't know, man. I think we'll see. But if he was with the Chiefs, he would totally get away with it. Matt Ryan right there. Was that? Yeah, Matt Ryan last year with the Colts. And then right here, Tyler Algier with the running back for the Falcons and his rated rookie. And you next, bro.
All right, next up, I'm going to do some Optic. So after this pack, I'll have 4 left. Is that where you're at?
Yeah, and just to chime out the comments, yeah, he still was Baker Mayfield, huh? Where he slapped the football. I know, dude. That was I know. And I'm so glad I didn't go to that game. My buddy got a ticket for that game for $70. We were just talking about because I got tickets this
Matt
year.
Ryan.
There you go.
Devontae Adams, I'll take it.
There you go.
I can get.
I think do I have that card?
Tristan Ebner and rated rookie, and then Keontae Ingram, rated rookie.
Nice. You got a Devontae Adams find there, man.
Yeah, it's just a base card.
That's a score, but still. I think I might have that card. I can't remember. I might have that one. I'd have to check. I've only have like 2 Devontae Adams cards.
Yeah, I bought some numbered individually. And I got one or 2 in a break I did numbered.
So here we go. About to crack a pack. About to crack a pack, man. Grimy style. Look at that. We tear the corners every time. Kids, if you're paying attention, make sure that you eat pancakes. Make sure your hands are nice and sticky before you touch the cards. That way you got real memories. You got real memories, real throwback. There we go. David Montgomery, dude, on everybody's fantasy team every year. You're picking him up and you're like putting him as your flex. That's what you're doing with this guy right here. He's serviceable and he's no longer a Bear. but I can't remember where he went. I think it was like the Texans or something. Sean Alexander again. Booyah. Uh-oh, did we get the same one, or I think you got the optic? But look at that. Booyah, number 17. Davante Adams. One-hand catch in the corner of the end zone. Yeah. Jimmy Garoppolo delivers a red zone touchdown for the Las Vegas Raiders. And the Chiefs are now down 17-0 on November 26, 2023. And I'm stoked because I'm at that game. And the Raiders pull out the win. Davante Adams, the go-to wide receiver, finishes with 10 catches, 160 yards, and 2 Tysons. Carson Wentz, please don't sign him. Then again, I liked him when he came out of college. I liked Wentz his first year with Philadelphia. He did look really good, dude. I don't know what the hell happened to this guy. But anyway, may his career be resurrected, man, because he was a pretty good quarterback coming out of college and pretty good quarterback in 2017 with the Eagles, and I don't know what happened to him. Oh, got to put that Adams aside over here. And then we got Adam Thielen, wide receiver for the Minnesota Vikings. Huge year last year, but Adam Thielen really wasn't a part of it, man. Justin Jefferson, man, probably one of the better wide receivers in the league up there with Davante Adams. Those are the two guys right there, and Jamar Chase. Daniel Jones, hardcore Raiders' favorite quarterback right there.
Yeah, well, him and the other Jones for the Patriots, but yeah.
Oh, Mac Jones?
Yeah.
You know what's weird? Why is Kenny Pickett's card so freaking highly sought after, man? Is it because there's like a lot of Pittsburgh Steelers fans that are collectors?
There's a lot of players I'm not confident in that people.
Yeah, like Kenny Pickett's card is such high in demand. I'm like, why does everybody want his card? But anyway, Tremaine Edmonds right there. I don't think he's a Bill this year anymore. I believe he left via free agency. He's good. He's still up and coming, man.
Bears. He went to the Bears.
He went to the Bears? And yeah. I'll just say that I was a Roquan Smith guy coming out of I was watching Tremaine Edmonds, but you know what? Roquan Smith was the guy, and look at him now. He signed a $100 million deal. I think I might have been right back then. I remember a lot of people were like, is he really going to be a Sam, or is he going to be a Sam linebacker? He's more like a Will linebacker. I'm like, dude, that guy's a freaking all-around leader linebacker, dude. Sideline to sideline middle linebackers can get the job done. We saw that with Denzel Perriman. Terry McLaurin, this guy's always serviceable. I always get him on my fantasy league. Electric. Booyah! Here's our boy. Here's your sign. Boom, boom. And, oh, yep. He's got the one eye black. It's against the Commanders. We did lose that game. I'm going to keep knocking on wood because the contract is probably going to be finalized by tomorrow morning. But boom, right there, Josh Jacobs.
JJ in the house.
You know, so quick prediction, contract, they'll have it signed 2 weeks from now. You know, 1 o'clock in the afternoon is maybe a couple days before the deadline. Josh Jacobs has a huge smile on his face. He runs for another 2,000 yards, all-purpose yards for the Las Vegas Raiders, and we get the job done in 2023.
I think he only needs like 1,200 yards to be second all-time Raiders rushing list. I'd have to double-check those stats, but
wow,
the number's fairly low where he can definitely be number 2 all-time Raider rushing leader this year.
Wow.
Sign him, yeah.
Yeah, man. And we watch all that from the start, you know, first year because he played 1 year in Oakland. Yeah, 1 year in Oakland, and then this would be his 4th or 5th year, so 4 years in Vegas. Marquise Callaway, this guy's always been serviceable. You know, he could be, like I said, it's going to be interesting what Derek Carr does with the Saints, man. Because Derek Carr always has he's good at, Derek Carr's the type of veteran that he gets chemistry with unknown receiver, I should say. It's like a Seth Roberts. That's going to become his go-to guy. Now you got Nick Chubb right here. I always like this guy since him and Sonny Michel when they both came out, man. And Michel was still serviceable and won a Super Bowl and all that. But yeah, Nick Chubb, good card right there. But yeah, man, it's gonna be interesting how Derek Carr, which receiver he finds in relation to that. You know, like, you know, because like Derek Carr is pretty good about spreading the ball around. It's gonna be interesting. Bradley Chubb right there, who's a Dolphin, I believe now. And we got a rookie here for the Panthers, Matt Corral. But you know he's not playing. It's going to be Bryce Young, 5'10", straight out of Alabama, sidearm throw. Some say he's going to do great in the league. Some of us are like, hey, dude, we got to see it. Devontae Wyatt, Green Bay Packers, rated rookie. Right here, I like this one, dude. This is going to be interesting, man, right here. I got a Mike Singletary. Mike Singletary card right here. It looks pretty cool.
Sick.
Because this is a Don Russ 2002 throwback, and I like this, man. Mike Singletary was a good guy, dude. This guy was your true middle linebacker. I always felt Mike Singletary was the true middle linebacker. The reason why, very fast in the hips, like, you know what I mean? He could move quick and adjust. But the crazy thing was he had a high IQ, man. From what I saw watching this guy play, he had a high IQ. And I'll just read on the back of what the card says. And it says, what Singletary lacked in size, he more than made up for with super speed, crushing tackles, and elite instincts. And that's where that comes in. Elite instincts. That means football IQ, man. Instincts is guesswork. You just know it's going to come. You know, I'm not tall, but sometimes small things are the most dangerous, he said. It's like a snake when it's coiled. You don't know when it'll strike. And whoosh, it's got you. But Singletary, what was he, like 5'10"? Because they keep knocking his size. I felt like he looked like a real middle linebacker out on the field when I was watching football. But shout out to that. You're up, brother.
All right, let's go. Let's go. With my little 4 cards, got fireworks going off in the background. Maybe it's a sign. Maybe they're going to give me a bow here or a downtown.
Downtown bow.
Sometimes guys will cheat. They'll kind of slide it. Oh, there's something there. Second to last. So we got a Joe Burrow. Looks like just a base card, but still pretty cool. Joe Burrow. And we got a Terry McLaurin. I think he's going to be a stud. Mac Jones. I don't know why everybody likes him. I don't like him, but whatever. And then I think that's a silver prism card. Then we got a Rashad White. And that's it. So my packs go quicker than yours, but yeah.
Yeah, well, you have the better shot at the downtown, dude. Yeah. I wanted to get the yellow box so bad, dude.
One pack left, bro.
I have 3 packs left right here.
Well, 1 pack for optic, I mean, to get the bow.
The selects are good, though, dude. Is that your first box of selects, or?
For 2022, I think it is.
So I'm noticing, dude, a lot of us are getting Sauce Gardner rookies. We got a nice little one right here.
Nice.
Sauce Gardner.
Is it numbered?
No. I mean, it's numbered, but it's not numbered like limited. But yeah. So I'm going to put that one up. I got to sleeve that one for sure. And then right here, we got Allen Robinson, man. I felt like this is the guy that the Raiders should have got. Well, remember how I was saying, like, this would be a good target for Derek Carr, a veteran guy like this. I felt like he helped out Stafford tremendously for the Rams in getting their Super Bowl win, or just being a serviceable guy. But, like, going back to, like, yeah, you know, like another, like I was saying, like Derek Carr will probably, like, you know, hook up with Callaway pretty good, like he did with, like, say, Zay Jones. Zay Jones was very good for Derek Carr. Chris Carson right there for the Seahawks. Jamal Williams for the Lions. Right here, man, Anthony Richardson's probably gonna be his go-to target, and Michael Pittman Jr. His career is solid, but could take off with an elite quarterback. You got Joe Mixon here. What's gonna happen with Joe Mixon this year, dude? He had a 5-touchdown game last year. I know he's got some legal issues at times, but like this year, like just the way the running backs are being treated in the league, Joe Mixon, man, is he going to make I mean, would the Bengals cut him, or I just keep hearing that he might not be playing for the Bengals this year, but still interesting to see. Trayvon Diggs, Cowboys cornerback. I want to say that was the 2020 draft. I believe we could have got him, or no. Yeah, if we didn't take Ruggs, we could have got him, I think. But Josh Allen right there. Kenneth Gainwell, 3rd string or 2nd string running back for the Eagles. Eagles, man, they run that multi-committee back system. Sam Hubbard. I want to say this is the guy maybe that got the holding call in the Super Bowl. Can't remember. Jake Matthews. Maybe they got the holding call. Atlanta Falcons. We got another Raider right here. a recently departed Raider for the 100th overall pick in a trade with the New York Giants, Darren Waller, Pro Bowl tight end for the Las Vegas Raiders. Derek Brown, dude, one of my favorite defensive tackles in the league. I like this guy. If the Raiders ever got a shot at this guy in free agency, I'm going for this dude right here. This dude's solid. And
did you was the linebacker you were talking about? Oh no, you weren't talking about Drew Tranquil earlier, right? You were talking about somebody else for the Rams, right?
yeah, it's what's his name, dude? Why am I forgetting his name?
It's all good. Keep going, bro.
Yeah. Got Travis Jones, Baltimore Ravens, rookie card. Pierre Strong Jr., rookie card. And yeah, I'm trying to remember. Yeah, it was man, what's his name? Leonard Floyd. Leonard Floyd.
Doing select 4-packer. Second to last pack for that. A lot of times in these boxes, the bottom packs usually have a little bit better cards for breaks, but we'll see what we got here. Brian Robinson Jr., rookie. Oh. Then we got Drake London, rookie. Aiden Hutchison, rookie. And Desmond Ritter, rookie. It's kind of a cool Aiden Hutchison card. And then Desmond Ritter. There's tons of Desmond Ritter cards. I don't know why they're printing.
I know.
I guess they're expecting him to be good, but I've seen a lot of people pull some pretty crazy Ritter cards, so I don't know.
All righty. Here we go. The last of the two, man. The hunt for Downtown Bo. Jamal Adams, who we did not get in a trade from the Jets, but the Seahawks did. There he is. Ooh, I like this. I like it, even though I got a lot of them, and I even had his rookie, had it graded, and had to sell it. But I got a little face card there of Barry Sanders.
Nice. Yeah, I like some of those throwbacks. They do.
Yeah, dude. One other thing, I did see Barry Sanders play football too on a Monday night game, man. It was pretty cool.
Nice.
Certain players, it's cool when you go to a game and you can watch the field and just you see the entire field and you can focus in on players you like, and did that a lot with Charles Woodson, man. Just watch Charles Woodson line up against the best wide receiver early on in his career too. Watch his confidence, flourish on the field, man. And Woodson was the real deal, dude. Right when he stepped on the field. There's Aaron Donald right there. Aaron Donald, holy crap, dude. The guy's freaking so strong, dude. Can literally one-arm an offensive line by himself and stop a runner, in one shot. I mean, the dude's just insanely strong.
Absolutely.
Eddie George right there. He was big time, man, in the late 90s. Titans. Darius Slayton again. This is a duplicate. You got Jordan Poyer right here, safety for the Bills. You got the famous, this dude, he's going to be in American Pie 5. When American Pie 5 drops in the theaters, you're going to see this guy, Zach Wilson, dude. He's going to be the new Stifler. This is the new Stifler right here for American Pie 5. New release in theaters 2025. But he's got Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is going to take care of business right now. Micah Parsons right now, who's having a hell of a start to an NFL career. Dallas Cowboys. Kyle Pitts. Hey, maybe this year, man. This guy was like one of the highest, I want to say like the highest drafted tight end. I mean, I have yet to see it, but you never know. This dude does have the ability. So I'll be interested to see how he plays in year 2. And you got Drew Brees, New Orleans Saints, Tony Romo, announcer for CBS. I'm sorry, former quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys, but announcer for CBS as well. Used to like him, dude. He got kind of annoying, but he still breaks down the game the way, hey, right here, Denver. There's your logo. I didn't draw anything on his face. It was just there. But anyway, Michael Vick right there. Later on, resurrected his career with Andy Reid and the Philadelphia Eagles. And Breece Hall, dude, I like this one. Rated rookie, Breece Hall rookie. And we got Mathis here, rookie for the Washington Commanders. And what do I got here? I got a little insert. Oh, this is like a little eligibility card where you can be the kid reporter, dude. And shout out to the kid reporter. Anybody, you ever see the kid reporter for the Raiders, dude?
Yeah, he's cute.
He does such a damn good job, dude. That kid, yeah, I've really enjoyed his
select pack. Let's give us something good, man. Can we get an auto? Or at least like a patch? It doesn't feel thick like it might be a patch. Dang, dude, they really sealed this one up, man. They don't want us to get these cards out or something.
They're holding back on that bow downtown, dude.
Something.
Got to bring a scale with you to target.
Josh Pascal, Lions rookie. Devontae Adams.
Nice.
Take
nice
that.
Card.
Yeah,
we're getting Raider cards at least, dude.
Trayvon Walker. Oh, that's a die cut, red, white, and blue. That is pretty cool. Rookie.
Nice. That was Josh Allen, right?
Tyreek Hill. What'd you say?
Was that the Josh Allen that you had?
No, Trayvon Walker.
Oh, okay.
I kind of like him. I think he's going to be a stud.
Nice.
All right. So that's it for that pack.
All righty. Last one, man. Drum roll, dude. Come on, Bo. Come on, Bo. We want the Bo-DT.
Bo knows.
How will you present my Bo? Panini pack of cards. How will you present my Bo that's in this pack? Oh, let's start it out. Let's get a little goofy and start out with Jake Plummer. What's Jake Plummer up to these days?
I have no idea.
You should look him up, bro. He's a trip. No, he's a good guy, bro. But he's doing great. He's got a huge farm these days. Huge farm. He's a farmer. I'll just leave it at that. But Jake Plummer, shout out to you, man. All right. That's probably why I thought it was Josh. He wears number 41. I was like thinking, did he wear number 44? There's Josh Allen, the guy we should have drafted instead of Cleveland Farrell. Deebo Samuel, had him on my fantasy team last year. Didn't really disappoint. We got injured later on in the season, but Deebo Samuel did not think he would be this good in the NFL. Watching him in college, did not think he would be the guy that he is today in the NFL. I'll admit that, dude, but he's one hell of a wide receiver / running back. They use him. There's Justin Fields.
Hey, can I say something real quick on these cards, these select cards, these shiny ones, guys? Try your best not to put fingerprints on here because a lot of times, even if you have one of these special cloths, they don't want to wipe off and you end up scratching the card. So for some reason, these select or like the cards that are super shiny, you want to try your best not to touch them with any of your fingerprints.
Yeah, I know. And I got grimy hands. That's why I wear gloves.
I washed mine, but
it oozes out of like the print. Like it just, every pore in my hand, grimy style is just oozing.
Is that Dan Marino?
It's Dan Marino. That's because I like In-N-Out Burger. I eat it animal style.
Dang, now you made
or mustard grill, bro. Have you ever tried mustard grilled In-N-Out? It's pretty good. Ask for it, dude. Just mustard grilled on with whole onion. That's like off the secret menu right there, but it's got a little zing to it. Adds a little, mustard infused into the patty on the grill. Right there, we got Marquise Brown. That's Antonio Brown's cousin, I believe. Yep. He used to play for the Ravens. They tried to get him there to Arizona, and it's not working out for Kyler Murray, man. Kyler Murray, where you at? What you going to do? Quinnen Williams, dude, this is another guy I was hoping would fall to us at number 4. Instead, we got Cleveland Farrell, but Quinnen Williams with the Jets. Stay tuned, though. Jets might have him on the trade block, maybe. Who knows? Right here, dude. Justin Jefferson, dude. This dude's like this dude's like definitely like fantasy football wise. I think he's going to be a top 4 pick. Derwin James, right there. And one of the few, but we got a Tom Brady in a Tampa Bay Buccaneers uniform there. And right here, Jeremiah Owasu Komora. I honestly don't know the player that well. And right here, damn good corner, who got burned by Devontae Adams, Patrick Surtain II. His dad, I believe his dad played, I want to say for the Dolphins. But Patrick Surtain II.
I didn't know that. Was that your last pack?
This is my last pack, dude. And I'm down to 3 cards left. 3 cards left, and we have Evan Neal, rated rookie for the Giants, offensive line. And we have Quay Walker for the Packers. And then we'll finish it off right here with a Don Russ 1992. And it's like a little, I don't know why they have it back to 1992, but it's a Nick Chubb. It's a Nick Chubb face guard.
Nice. All right, guys. Last call. Be part of the giveaway.
Come on, Bo. Damn, those downtowns are hard to get, man.
Yeah, I know. All right. Hashtag Grimecast. Okay. So, going to do the giveaway coming up here. All right. Drum roll. Come on, downtown. Oh, let me blow it up here. Hold on. Man. Please, come on, baby.
No, the comments, they're talking Jake Plummer. Yeah, dude, you got to check out Jake Plummer, bro. He's
all right. We got Juju Smith-Schuster. What is this? Cooper Kupp.
Oh, nice. Dude, is that a downtown? You got a downtown, bro? That's a hell of a score right there, dude. You got a score, dude, right there.
Cooper Kupp.
You got a fucking Cooper Kupp downtown, dude.
Somebody look that up for me. Cooper Kupp downtown.
I'll look it up right now, dude.
Yeah, someone look up Cooper Kupp downtown 2022 optic number DT / see if I can get the zoom. DT / or -CK. It's pretty sick, man. Cooper Kupp downtown. Man, we got it downtown! Downtown! Wished it could have been a quarterback, but or Bo Jackson, but still, that's pretty sick, man. It's pretty sick. And we got a Derek Stingley Jr. rated rookie and a Kenny Pickett rated rookie.
So, yeah, the face card, dude, that I'm seeing. Can I see that card one more time? Oh, I see it. Okay, cool. So that's the blue. So, dude, I see the cards going anywhere from like $350 to $999 average. That's not graded either. That's just
raw.
Damn,
dude, we hit it downtown, bro. We hit a downtown, man. Look at that. Out of a retail $35 box, man.
So they charge $35 for those boxes?
Yeah.
Nice. Is that Walmart or Target
like 60, sometimes they're like 60 to 80, dude, I've seen too. So
yeah, that's what I was seeing them for, dude. I was seeing them for like almost $80. So I was like, So like, dude, because this box that I got, this one isn't the optic, but I got it for $29 or $29.99. And damn, dude, so where did you get it? Like a Walmart or Target?
Actually, I'm dumb, dude. Hold on. Walmart. I've heard Walmart boxes are better than Target because I guess they're a little bit different for the optic. So that's kind of where I was going with it. I'm gonna put this in a one touch. If you guys don't know what a one touch is, it's a thicker case. It has a magnet on it right here at the top. So we're gonna throw this bad boy. Man, we hit it downtown, bro. That's
nice score, dude.
Insane, dude. It's not our bow, but we can flip this and maybe make enough where we can go buy a bow, bro.
Nice, dude. Well, no, Cooper Kupp won the Super Bowl with them too, dude. So a Rams enthusiast would definitely.
Didn't he go to the Panthers?
Did he? No, I think he's still because he got hurt last year.
Or was it Adam Thielen that went to
Yeah, so he went to or he's still with the Rams because he just got I forget what he did last year. I think it was like a high ankle sprain or something that just kept him out. But yeah, Cooper Kupp should be back this year. I drafted him last year. I had him number 2 over. I got him number 2 overall in the draft. I drafted him fantasy.
All right, give me a second. I want to look this up on and show everybody. Give me a second here. You can go ahead.
Yeah, because it'll show you variations of pricing and whatnot. But I saw one non-graded for like $9.99, but minimum $199 and up, like $200 and up. And that's on eBay. Well, pretty much all of them listed on eBay for the most part. Yeah, I think Cooper Kupp, man, he's only like
Wait a second here. Let's see if I can blow this up a little bit. So here's one for 185 right here. I'm going to search some other ones up on eBay and kind of see what we're looking at here. Make sure you guys can see this. Okay. All right. So here's one for $299. Cooper Kupp downtown. Case hit Rams. This is a bid for $145, but that could go up.
Yeah, they still have it full 24 hours too on that.
Yeah.
Like, well, 19 hours. So they have a full day still. And those bids change, dude, like in the last hour, dude.
122. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was saying those bids change in the last hour too. It gets frustrating if you're getting outbid.
This might be numbered. This looks a little different. This might be numbered to 25.
That one is different, but you have the one that shows like downtown. Then it has.
This is 19 to 25. So you guys, just so you know, if you ever see something that says like of 25, always make sure you can see it. If you're going to buy a card, make sure you can see it on an actual picture. Because I've seen people do shady stuff where they'll try to act like it's a numbered card and it's actually not. You could always message the seller and ask them to like show you. Sorry, I forgot to show the tab. So see this one, that's $9.99. This is like of quantity 25, and it looks a little different. So if you go to the back here, you'll see 19 of 25. So you always want to be able to visually see the number quantity and not just take their word for it. If it's numbered, they should be showing you in some sort of picture, that it's numbered. So right here, this 135, this still has 2 days left. So this is a bid. So that's probably going to increase.
And then also Rebel Raider in the comments put WorthPoint is the best pricing tool. It tells you what they sell for anywhere. That's pretty cool. WorthPoint.
I've never checked that out.
Yeah, there's another oh man, they updated their site too. There was another collector site that I was on, dude, that Yeah, they had another tool too, dude. It's very similar to that, but that kind of helps you average it out. That way you can average out your average, price.
Oops. What the heck?
So they got everybody bidding on the boxes right there.
Yeah, I was trying to just do. You can click sold items, so I just want to see what some have actually sold for. Why didn't it?
Dang. So those boxes, yeah, dude, I want to get one of those. I want to get one of those optic boxes, man.
Well, my tinfoil hat theory is that because so many of these guys, big breakers and stuff, are like charging and increasing the prices, that I believe the manufacturers might be throwing some gems in the retail boxes. You know what I mean? So like scrolling down here, here's ones that have they say sold. This one sold for 175. Here's one 277. This is a gold of 10. That actually went fairly cheap. So the Bo Jackson gold of 10 went for freaking $3,000.
Wow.
So I don't know. I'd say just looking at what's already sold on here, anywhere from, we'll say lowest 150 to, I don't know, maybe 250. So if I were to list this, I don't know, I might just send it in to get graded, but I might list this for like $200 or something.
You're gonna list it on eBay?
I might, yeah.
Right on.
Yeah. I mean, I want to, non-Raider cards like this, I probably would like to, maybe take some profits, reinvest in either Raider cards or, some of my investment, kind of thing. So, if it's a Raider card, I'm keeping it, you know what I mean? So I'd like to kind of leverage or diversify the investment to something else that's maybe a little more better or something like that. You know what I mean?
Right on.
Cool, man. Well, thank you guys. What do you guys think of that? Pretty cool. Hit a downtown. Pretty impressive, guys. Downtown, man. You guys waited almost 3 hours, dude, for us to hit this, dude. So I appreciate you guys, man, dude. But I don't know. That's pretty cool. Nevertheless, we hit a downtown, man. So it's possible, bro. It's possible to hit a downtown in a retail box. But I also could have ended up buying like 5, 6, 7, 8, retail boxes, not hitting one, because I've seen guys do that as well. So that's pretty cool. I was like, I wasn't sure at first. I'm like, is this really a downtown? I was kind of in shock. All right, so real quick, I'll just do a quick overview here, real quick, guys. We'll go over this select box first. Most of these aren't going to be like super expensive. Some of these, I'm going to guess, some of these might be $5 to $25, somewhere in there. Trayvon Walker rookie. Drake London rookie, and a lot of these are base cards. So Aiden Hutchinson rookie, Desmond Ritter rookie, George Kittle, Keaton Allen, that's a die cut. And then we got a numbers card, Justin Fields. I'll have to do some research on that. But Kahil Shakur, die cut, rookie, Christian Watson rookie, Aaron Rodgers, die cut. And then we got Tony Pollard. And then we got Drake Jackson die cut. So that was all kind of the best of the best, somewhat from the select box. And then for the optic box, Derek Stingley, rookie, Kenny Pickett, Treston Ebner, Myles Garrett, My House, Cooper Kupp. I do like that card. I like the way that looks. Malik Willis, Elite Series rookies, Bailey Zappi, rated rookie, and Sauce Gardner, rated rookie. And then to top it off, of course, we had our 2 Raider cards in here. 2 Devontae Adams. Always like getting, Raider cards. And as I've told you guys, any doubles I get, I give away. I put in these 5-pack breaks we're doing or 5-pack giveaways. And then last but not least, we got the Cooper Kupp for the Rams downtown. So I'll have to think about it. I'll sleep on it, see what I'm going to do with this bad boy. Maybe I'll send it in to get graded and then try to sell it.
Yeah.
graded cards will sell for a lot more. All right. With that being said, guys, we'll go over real quick. Last but not least, the giveaway here will be Michael Mayer, Aiden O'Connell, and we got Thunder and Lightning, Derek Carr, Devontae Adams. You guys can find this card for pretty inexpensive right now. And I bought a bunch of these, but I did that because I think with Derek Carr not being on the team and, Devontae Adams being here, any card you can get with both of them, I think is a pretty freaking awesome card, even if they consider it a base card. So if you want a cheap, inexpensive, cool-looking card, look for this Thunder and Lightning, Derek Carr, Devontae Adams. And then last but not least, we have the old school throwback, Kenny Stabler, and another Kenny Stabler right here. So pretty sick. With the passing of Kenny Stabler coming up July 8th, wanted to give those out tonight. And then we will have these packs. You'll pick a number 1 through 8, and you'll pick it, and we'll open it up here so you guys can see it. You have to be live in the chat. You got to be subscribed to my channel. So with that being said, let's pull up the hashtag Grimecast. We have nine entries total here, guys. 9 entries total. So good luck, everybody. Make sure you guys go subscribe to Raider Dave's channel as well, or Grimecast Media if you guys could. I'll put that in the chat one more time, and then we'll do this giveaway. So make sure you guys go subscribe to him over there, and then thank you, Grimecast Media. We'll close out.
Thank you for having me, man.
Don't go anywhere just yet. We'll close out and whatnot. But yeah, get a drum roll, Raiders. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Rebel Raider. Rebel Raider. Him and his wife just won it back. That's funny. I swear, dude. Him and his wife has the best luck, like the biggest luck. His wife is the one that won the Devontae Adams jersey on my channel. So.
Oh heck yeah.
So yeah.
Was that the like the gray? Was that the gray jersey that you had with like the?
Yep. So congrats, Rebel Raider, man.
What kind of jersey is that? What do you call that jersey again? Is it like the design?
There is a name for it. I just don't remember the exact name. So
yeah, because I saw those. I was checking those out.
Hell yeah! So congrats, Rebel Raider. Pick a number 1 through 8. 1 through 8, and then we'll open up this pack here live. Yeah, James Furbo said, yeah, I know. I think they also spam in the chat the hashtag name. So you guys should probably, I don't know if that makes a difference. I don't know how modern spin wheel technology works, but yeah. So JT Money, that's his wife, Jamie. How you doing, Jamie? Hope you're doing good. So you want number 1? All right. Number 1. Here it goes. Oh, let me blow it up bigger. All right, there we go. There we go. So you got Lester Hayes on top.
Nice.
Super Bowl Superman. And then number 2, you got a Trayvon Morig. Oh, look at that. Number 3, you got a Darren Waller Elite. I like that Darren Waller card right there. And number 4, you got a Mad Max Crosby Press Proof. And last but not least, you got Derek Carr. So pretty sick. So
Crosby, Waller, Trayvon Morig, Lester Hayes, Derek Carr, Ken Stabler, Derek Carr, Devontae Adams, Aiden O'Connell, and Michael Mayer. If you get extra cards, maybe pass them along to somebody that's got kids or something. If you get doubles, maybe pay it forward to someone else. That's what I recommend. But you do what you want. So pretty cool, man. Should be able to get those out. Well, tomorrow's Friday. It'll probably be next Monday before I get these out. But get those shipped out to you, man. Congrats, everybody. Thank you guys for tuning in. Had a great show, I feel like. Went a little longer than we were planning. But I'll try my best. Maybe I can do some editing and kind of do some highlights for everybody down the road. But downtown, man. Boom.
Nice. Congratulations, man.
I'm like mind blown. I didn't think we were gonna hit it, bro. I really didn't. It was
on the last pack too.
Yeah.
Last pack, man. That's what makes it fun. Yeah, no, it's fun breaking boxes, man. And thanks for having me on, dude.
No, thanks for coming on. This is my dude, this is my best card I broke. This is my most expensive card I broke. There's one that might be comparable to this that but I don't think it will be. I don't think it'll be worth as much as this one. So yeah, definitely pumped up, man. I'm gonna have to get some stuff together, figure out a game plan to ship some cards in to get graded. And Rams are actually a team that I wouldn't sleep on this year. They had a lot of draft picks, if not this year, maybe next year. And and they drafted that dude from Georgia, Benton, what's his name? The quarterback, Stetson Bennett or whatever.
Oh yeah, Stetson. Yep.
So
well, they're getting back Stafford too, but they also have Sean. I mean, what's his name? What was I was about to say Sean Payton. What's his name? What the hell is his damn name of the freaking coach? But yeah, they got he's one of the better play callers. And then you got what's his name, dude? Aaron Donald, dude. Aaron Donald is the key to that team when it comes to like winning championships, dude. Yeah. If you have Aaron Donald on your defense, dude, and you're in the playoffs, man, you got a chance, man. I hope one day we get a player like that, dude. A guy that can just literally take over. We do with Max Crosby, but I'm just saying if we get that defensive tackle, dude, holy crap.
Yeah. Yeah. Rebel Raider. Yeah, I still got your address, bro. So don't worry about that. I got you covered. But
and then hey,
pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. We got downtown. This is like I did buy one other box that I opened the other day, and we didn't hit really much in there at all, man. As far as like, nothing like super, I think we had like a $20 or $30 card in there maybe, but yeah, pretty crazy. I've opened up, I don't know, maybe a variety of like, I've hit some cool Raider cards here and there, but nothing that's like real pricey as far as like resale value. So, if Rams can make a run and he does good this year, if I send this in to get graded sooner rather than later, this card value might go up. I mean, I don't even know if I don't think any of those cards were even graded. Those are all raw prices, right?
Yeah. I didn't see any graded. I didn't see any of them graded as well. And yeah, but especially PSA, man, if you get it graded by PSA, and I think if you send like a bulk, like 50 cards, I think it's like
20.
It's 20 for $10 grade.
Oh, I don't know. Well, for the deal, I think the first deal is 20, and then I'm not sure.
Yeah, so like I haven't checked in a while, but I was gonna do it where I send off like 50 cards, and then at that price you pay like $500, but it breaks down to like $10 a card, I believe, something like that, where it breaks down to where you're paying, because the normal grade I think to just send one card in is like $20-$25. But they're in Santa Ana over here. And so I know they have a lot of graders too right now. So that's like we were talking about that. Yeah, man, I'm going to do a little bit more research on that. And then since we're on that subject, shout out to the chat. If you guys have anything in the comments, like once the video is uploaded and stuff, if you want to drop a comment on where you get your cards graded or if you get your cards graded. One thing I'm doing on the Grimecast side of things is writing blogs. And so one thing I'll do is follow up with a blog with a video attached, with this video attached to it, so everybody can check it out. Yeah. And just a little bit of, literature, education for all of us in the card community. I've been collecting since I was 7, but I claim to be no expert. I've seen this stuff just kind of take off in these last 2-3 years. I've always collected cards. However, these downtowns are very new. I think these started in like 2019 or 2020, right? The downtown.
Something, yeah. Well, maybe even sooner than that, but yeah.
Because they're very and they're super. I mean, like I'll put it this way: when I started seeing more of these, I became really intrigued, and it's like I said, it's created a little bit of an urgency for me to buy a box of cards, which is like I'm at Target, dude. This was like a
I
month
think
ago.
I'd have to, don't quote me on it, guys. I think the Kabooms, I don't know if you're familiar with the Kaboom
Yeah,
card. I
I've seen
think
the
the
Kabooms.
Kabooms come in the select. But honestly, I mean, the Kabooms resell for good money, but I just don't think that I don't think they look as good as the downtowns, man. I like the downtowns better, bro.
I
I
like
mean,
them both, to be
the
honest, but
lines, sorry, the lines, the reflectiveness of this versus the Kabooms, like, I just think this is a attractive card. So anybody want to buy this from me in the chat for I'll sell it for $300.
I got a talkative Rams fan that checks the mail. We talk to each other now. He's like, we're always talking football, man. But I know when I start talking Raiders, he's like, all right, Dave, I gotta go. I keep talking about Josh Jacobs. What do you think of Josh Jacobs? What do you think of you know?
Yeah, ask him if he wants it downtown. I'll sell it to
Like, hey, dude, yeah, I got a guy selling it down.
Hey, dude, a Devontae Adams downtown sold, or no, the Kaboom sold for 700. But yeah, this isn't like numbered of 10. But like I said, dude, the gold ones, I don't think they look as good as these ones, man. I think these ones look more attractive than the gold ones because they don't have the like reflective lines and stuff, you know. So, but yeah,
no, and yeah, dude, no, man, those downtowns, dude, they are beautiful cards, dude. I just like how they put this thing together, man, and I hope these are here to stay, man. I hope this is what we see the next decade, in these packs.
don't. I wouldn't count on it, bro.
What do you
Fanatics
say?
has taken over the market and they bought out Topps. So Panini, all the Panini cards, unless they buy out Panini, I don't even know if Panini is going to be a brand anymore.
Really?
Unless the only way they'll be able to do it is if they do something. Let me see, like say this card, because you can't, if you don't have the rights, you can't show the logo. So see how this card, you can't see the logo on the helmet. They put it right here, but in the future when Fanatics takes over in 2026, unless Panini gets bought out by Fanatics, the only Panini cards will be ones without the print, like logos of each team. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So this one, you see how you see the Jets on the helmet right here? They won't be able to show any of that. So, and that will make their cards not as valuable. That's why the Leaf cards, like if you get like a Leaf card or something, that's why they're not as valuable because they can't show the logos. They don't have the rights. So this is the first time I'm going to do a video on it, break it down, bro. But I'll just put it simply. This is the first time that I can remember since Topps. I'd have to go back maybe like the 70s or 80s. But the first time, maybe not even then, bro. But the first time where any card company has owned the rights to baseball, football, and basketball at the same time. Because even back like when Jordan was there, I think it was Fleer had the basketball rights. And then, Topps had like baseball and like football at one point, but I don't think they had the basketball. So, moving forward in 2026, it's only going to be Fanatics, and Fanatics bought out Topps. So the cards will be essentially Topps. And I like Topps, but I don't think Topps is putting out as attractive of cards as this. So they could change, but it's going to be interesting, man. I really think I'm going to do a video on it. I really think some of these Panini cards are going to be really valuable in the future. So
cool.
that's
The last 15 years
theory.
I would say the last 15, 20 years, Panini's really been kind of like in the driver's seat for the most part. I mean, Topps in like 2001, they brought out like the Topps Chrome. I think it was like 2000 or 2001 they started bringing out Topps Chrome. Then
Topps isn't owned by Panini. Topps is its own thing. Topps Chrome is a little different than Panini came in, I think.
Oh no, but I'm talking about Topps Chrome, how they came out with with like the new edition of Topps Chrome. Yeah, no, which kind of upped because in the 90s, because they overprinted so much. So like by year 2000, or it was like 2001, I started noticing they were limiting the cards, and then they came out with like Topps Chrome, which seemed like they did a lot more reprints, a lot more authentications, serial number cards, you name it.
Cards, yeah.
And then now, back then too, remember Upper Deck though? Upper Deck was another one that had. They did baseball, basketball, but Fleer was the number one for basketball, like late 80s. You know, that's where all those Jordans were and all that. But then, but I'm just curious. So with Fanatics, Fanatics is going to slap they're going to slap their name on it, or are they going to use the Topps logo?
I think they're going to use the Topps logo, but they're going to be they're already owned by Fanatics.
Okay.
They're essentially monopolizing the market. I'm going to do a video on it. I'm going to break it down, but I don't know. It's kind of scary, to be honest with you, man.
So Fanatics is going to have the NFL licensing rights to put logos on their cards, is what you're saying?
Yeah, but not just NFL, baseball and basketball.
Basketball, that cool. You have to look into that. Yeah. Yeah, whatever they do to, you know, because so you're saying they're going to monopolize, and then that's going to make our cards more rare?
Well, not just that, because they're trying to do, the thing is, bro, they're trying to do, I mean, we need to do a different show on this just alone, but the deal is that they bought out a company, it's like PWCC, who like does auctions and stuff for cards and sells cards. So they bought them out. They bought a like gambling company for like gambling, and then they possibly they haven't done it yet, but they might buy a grading company. So a lot of these places, you'll like buy a card, and the CEO Michael Rubin, what he wants to do is like, you know, he's like, there's too many hands in the pot. He's like, you know, and nobody even advertises, you know, card collecting. So we're going to turn on a baseball or football game in the future, and they're going to be advertising Fanatics, you know, Topps cards and stuff like that. And the cards might say Topps, but there might even be their own Fanatics brand as well. But the point is that what he wants to do essentially, bro, is like, he wants someone to be able to buy a card, have it graded, and you could either have the card shipped to you or hold it in what they call a vault, or sell it right there directly to someone else. So, you know, and they're going to do something called Fanatics Live. They're already started it. I haven't checked it out, but like where people are doing box breaks and stuff, and they're already changing the rules for box breaks. They're going to make it where, you know, you essentially have to go to Fanatics to do your breaks, to buy the product, to air the product. You know, there might still be some guys on YouTube and stuff, but they're really cracking down. And because of that, they also forced eBay to change their rules. So eBay's cracking down on their box, or like, you know, like selling box breaks on their website. So like one of the guys I've used is called Jackpot Breakers, and they're pretty cool dudes. Buy spots that aren't, you know, I don't spend a lot of money on it, kind of thing. And I've gotten some Raider cards that way. But moving forward, eBay is really limiting who can even advertise to buy box breaks on their website. So the whole thing is just shifting to where the corporations and Fanatics is wanting to take over the entire market. And they've pretty much got every aspect covered, except for buying a big top-notch grading company. And they have some of the, like, they have billionaires invested in them. Okay. So they have the financial support. I think it's like Blackstone, one of the, not BlackRock, but Blackstone, who's one of the biggest, you know,
they're in real estate too, aren't they? Blackstone.
My mind's getting tired of drawing a blank. It's Blackstone's a like marketing firm for like stocks and shit. It's their that's not the name for them. I can't think of it right now, but they're like a hedge fund essentially. You know, so they have investors and investments, and you know, they're a lot like BlackRock or any of these big companies that invest in stocks and stuff. And so they have a lot of financial pull because they're heavily invested in Fanatics. And Fanatics' goal, they say they want to do what's best for the investor, or the card, or what's best for the card collector, but they want to like expand the market, which means they could be wanting to print a lot more cards, but essentially they want to get a lot more younger people involved and more people buying cards than there currently are even right now. So Panini has kind of gone on a printing spree these last 3 to 4 years. So we're almost in like that kind of late 80s, 90s era where there was a lot of printing of cards. So because of that, it could devalue the cards somewhat. But if there's enough people involved, then maybe possibly not as well. You know what I mean? So the point is there's good and bad things with it. But in the end, it really could actually push this, because if they have a lock on everything, it's possible. The scariest thing is that they push all of this to an NFT market. which I know all of us want to touch and feel a card, but they could be possibly pushing us to a digital, like cryptocurrency kind of thing, like how
Blockchain. That's what I've already read about that. Yeah, they want to
yeah,
make it into a blockchain.
blockchain. So I'm not sure it's going to work, but if they take out the supply and they force everybody to have to go to the digital market because they own the rights, then it's almost like, you might be forced to go that route. And I don't know if it would be a slow transition or a fast transition, but I definitely think they're going to start pushing for that digital card kind of thing. So I hope not, but that's my biggest fear is that once they own a grading company and they pretty much have everything on lock to where everything in the future will be like a blockchain digital card versus a actual card. And if that's the case, then the most stupidest card you could think of, like this base card, Juju Smith-Schuster, would be worth money. If they pushed everything to NFTs in a blockchain digital cryptocurrency kind of thing, all the actual cards could be valuable. So any throwback cards that you guys have like this, I would say keep, because you never know what the hell this transition could do. And I could be completely wrong, but I pretty much just told you guys my whole thought process on it, but I will make a separate video on it at some point. But it's going to be interesting to see what they do. It could be bad, it could be good. I'm leaning more towards collecting now, because if this transition happens and they do some weird stuff, I want to have my card collection up before this thing happens. So, and if it's nothing happens, then whatever. I'm okay with that too.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just glad. I mean, like I said, it changed, man, with them coming out with those downtown cards, and like I said, it changed the last 3 years. The pandemic changed some things, man, and the direction of some things, man, and brought people back to the to headquarters, man, to rethink some things, dude. So people started thinking about, like I said, the card collecting. I've watched it take off the last few years, and like 20, and I go through my spurts of buying, cards. I mean, I'll go through my spurts and lately, what I've been seeing on the boxes is the reason why I've been buying boxes. So every time I go to Target, dude, yeah, I'm out $60 every time, man, because I see a box and I go for it. And I probably opened like 6 boxes already since the draft. The draft is where I really go through the fever. But yeah, as far as Fanatics goes, man, I got a couple cards. They're in a graded case like you would normally see like in a graded case, but they're just the Fanatics logo on them. But I have like a few cards from Fanatics. I'm just curious what those will be like. And those are from like 2008, 2009.
Wow.
So I'm curious what those will look like. But
well, they're definitely going to try to grow it, and I think there's going to be a lot more people invested as time goes on, because they're going to. They've already said once they take over and they have all the rights to the 3 main sports, that they're going to invest a lot more in marketing, because it's like 1% of the entire market is marketed, meaning like commercials and stuff. So, other than word of mouth or whatever, like people aren't even collecting, because they see it on TV or something like that. So they're going to be pushing hard for, marketing and commercials and things like that in the future. So,
nice.
But I mean, as far as opening boxes, man, you need to record that, or, come on my show,
Yeah.
set aside one day a week, bro. We can open up a couple packs together or something,
Yeah.
You open something like this downtown, man, I'm gonna have to go back and edit this video and, show that, and, pretty pumped to, pull that,
Nice.
My goal, bro, my ambitions are a long shot. In 3 to 5 years, I'd like to get this channel up to 10,000 subscribers, man. And I know that's maybe a little ambitious, and then eventually pass this channel down to my son if he wants to do it. I'll tell you guys, if you guys are still here in the chat, for anybody that stayed here, we bought my son a 1979 Topps hockey pack of cards. Let me repeat that. 1979 to 1980 Topps hockey pack of cards that's supposed to be unopened. It's always a crapshoot on these old school cards if someone opened it and then took out good cards and resealed it. But if you don't know, that year of that hockey is the year where you could find a Wayne Gretzky rookie card. And if you find a Wayne Gretzky rookie card, those rookie cards are extremely valuable. So it's a long shot, but you never know, man. You never know. So gonna do a video on that here soon. I should be getting that packed this week. My son's birthday's coming up here. I think within the next week. So be looking for that video as well, because he's excited to break open a 1979 pack of cards, man. That one, bro, I'll make him wear gloves for sure. Just in case,
So this is one I just had it in the display case. I'll just show it to you, but this is a Fanatics card that I have. It's a Tony Gwynn.
Does it say Fanatics on it?
Yeah, right there. It's right there.
Oh wow, hold it closer. Let me see. What year is that?
The card itself is 1983. This is his rookie card, Tony Gwynn. But it has their serial number. It's a Fanatics Authentic.
Huh.
And this I got like in 2010, maybe like 2008 time. It's not graded, but it's just I was just curious if I got something that says Fanatics Authentic and they're taking over. I'm just curious if something like that, like a Tony Gwynn rookie, would
increase in value.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Some people
are just curious how it hold value, or
Yeah, I mean,
I was looking for my Wayne Gretzky. I got a Wayne Gretzky freaking sorry, I'm standing up looking around. Here's a cool little one, dude. I got this a while back when Josh Jacobs came out. It's a card that has Josh Jacobs. You probably saw him on Amazon. I think I got it on Amazon or something. But it's like got the football helmet. It's a little 3D box, little like shadow box.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
It's got the Josh Jacobs in there.
Nice.
But yeah, no, man. I'll have to keep up on researching, and like I said, I'm gonna put together a blog and timeline the collections, dude, and stuff like that. So that way, and like I said, when I get another box, I'll hit you up. So that way, I'll wait to open it and come on the show and crack it open and see if we can get a good score.
For sure. We'll definitely have to shorten the process here a little bit, but because we've been going like 3.5 hours. But
well, you were asking me about the Angels, the Lakers, and the Raiders, man. Those are
I know. No, yeah, that's my bad. We'll talk offline, bro. I'm
just playing.
I'm just saying.
I'm just having fun.
We come on here, we'll just break open some cards, try to make it like half hour, 45 minutes.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
We don't have to go into the other stuff necessarily. We can start a whole new series just breaking open cards, man. And this is what I want to do. I want to interview sports guests. I want to, have people come on here that want to break open some cards, dude. You never know what you could get, man. I mean, I'm excited because I got it, but honestly, if you would have got that or another sweet card, I would have been excited for you, man. Just that we like did it together.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, no, it's the experience.
We recorded it, and we have, we got receipts on it. You know what I mean? Versus if I open it alone, it's cool, but not nearly as cool as like, hey, dude, we just did that together. So
and it's in history. 10 years from now, you can look back at that Cooper Cup Open, that and that your first downtown, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
I have yet to hit a downtown, man, yet, but I just started trying, but still, I've been watching these cards, man. They're sweet card.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
All
right, partner. We'll tell everybody last just kind of do this outro and where everybody can find you, man.
Cool. I'm Raider Dave, Grimecast Media. We're gonna start writing a blog, man. I'm gonna timeline it out so that way we can lay out our content, man. The little things that I like about the game, like the odds, the the weather, all those things that add up, leading up the week by week preparation for football, man. Because you know how it is on a Monday, Tuesday, especially week one, man. You're going to be pumped for week one. You're going to be pumped. You're going to be hoping July goes fast. August goes fast. We just get to week one, man, because we want to see the Raiders play. And then if the Raiders lose, it's like, okay, I'll wait till Tuesday. Now I'm pumped on Tuesday, and I'm ready for the Raiders. So that's where you're going to want to find me, Grimecast Media. And leading up to the game, man, I'm going to try to get all the positive stuff in order and look at how this team can win and look at like I said, and I'm going to 3 games this year, so I'm excited, man. So I'm going to do a little bit of blogging from the stands, just kind of talking about the nostalgia, the feel, for the new stadiums, man. Never been to a SoFi Stadium, never been to Allegiant Stadium yet. So for a game. So I'm looking forward to that. But have been to the Coliseum, both Coliseums, LA and Oakland, and then all the rivalries throughout in California, man, going to Raider games the last 30 years. So, man, I'm excited to be back on YouTube and the platform spread out on like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all that. So putting the content together and hope to see you guys there, man. And then when Hardcore has another box open or a live stream, be happy to jump on and talk some Raider football, open up some packs of cards and score that downtown.
Yeah, let's go, man. Yeah, I'll keep my eyes open. Maybe I can in the next 2 weeks I can try to get a box or two and then do it again. Maybe we'll get another downtown. So all right, bro. Appreciate it, man. Thank you guys. Thanks for tuning in to Hardcore Card Collecting. We'll catch you next time. Or actually Saturday, guys. This Saturday, I'm going to be doing a show where I open up my Raider cards. So I'm doing packs of 25 of Raider cards. I don't know if you knew that, but yeah, every Saturday night I've been breaking cards I bought on eBay, and I'll open 25 packs. So
nice. So they're cards that have all Raider players in them?
Yeah. No, you
nice.
should go back and watch some of my videos, dude. Like I stay I'm focused. Like I'll do a show and it's just opening Raider cards. So some of them are pretty crazy, bro. Like
they got good cards in there?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, some of them are like base and simple cards, like, but there's a few gems. Each one I try to pull a couple gems out. Yeah, bro. So some cool ones. So
cool.
Like that Derek Carr, Jacobs, and well, I could show it to you right now, but that 1 of 10 that I have pulled. I mean, at some point I'm gonna do like a highlight reel, but like here's a Stabler 12 of 36
jersey card.
Yeah, jersey card, and this is player worn, bro.
So
game used jersey is what it says, at least.
So you can buy it. So how much do you get those packs for?
Oh, I go hunting, man. I've been buying stuff individually and whatnot. So, and then so I just here's one, dude. This Bo Will to Win.
Nice.
I got a couple of those. I've given a few of those out, and then like the Derek Carr one. Oh, here's one. Here's a, Tim Brown, Rich Gannon, and Jerry Rice right here. 36 of 100.
Nice.
And then Rich Gannon, the Derek Carr one. Here, actually, I can show you all these real quick. Got one of these guys. I got a bunch of these to give out in the 5 packs. Wow. Tom Brady, Charles Woodson. And then I got a Zamir White auto. 272 of 399. You can get some Zamir White cards for pretty cost effective, bro. Got this rated rookie. Paid a little bit for this one for JJ. It's not autographed or anything. I think I paid like maybe $40 or something for that one. Here's probably my most expensive card to date. A 1 of 10, Derek Carr, Josh Jacobs, and Darren Waller. Right down here is the 1 of 10.
And so you bought all those cards individually to make that? That's what?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, there's been, and then a patch auto of Mad Max. I like that one. Most of the
nice.
This is a 36 of 349. Most of the Max Crosby cards aren't very good looking, but I think that will change. I think they're going to make some better Max Crosby cards moving forward. 38 of 199 5 patch for JJ. Josh Jacobs.
I think it's because Max Crosby's the condor, dude. He's so long and freaking lengthy, dude. They have to like get a picture of him like on the dip and rip off the edge, dude, to get a photo of him in the damn card. He looks bigger than he should. He looks bigger than the picture.
Yeah. And then here's Devontae Adams, my only pre-graded card, Gen Mint 10 for PSA. This is a numbered quantity, 15 of 25.
Nice.
I thought I paid $40 or $50 for this, but this is one of the more expensive cards I did. This was like $113. I told people it was like 40 or 50, but I went back and looked. I was like, oh yeah, that's right. That one was like 100 and something. But most of these other ones I didn't spend. These, like most of these other ones are like 20 to 50 range, except for the Derek Carr one. And then my other cards aren't that expensive. So the Derek Carr one, this one, I think I paid $175 for. But dude, this was hard for me because it's a 1 of 10, bro. And it's Carr Jacobs and Waller, National Treasures, which is like a higher end card. And the fact it has like 3 of these studs, and then 2 of them are not even on our team. And now Jacobs may not even be on our team if this coaching staff doesn't sign him. So those are probably my most expensive cards. All my other ones are, I don't know, maybe $5 to like $15 here and there. But yeah, I'm gonna end up doing a video where it's just, you know, like I'll do one of like just Jacobs. So here's all my Jacobs cards, dude.
Damn.
So yeah, I got some pretty cool Jacobs cards. I'm not going to show you all of them right now, but you know, so I went kind of crazy on Jacobs because I really love that dude. Just, you know, really love running backs, love him. And then Bo Jackson, you know, I wanted to get a lot of Bo Jacksons, but you know, probably not as much as I'd like to. Bo Jackson Stairmasters Overdrive, got that Bo Jackson, that Bo. Legendary Series. That's a fake autograph, though.
The facsimile.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I'm going to make separate shows on all this stuff, bro.
Nice.
And I'll probably try to break it down for like prices and stuff. The show's already gone so long. I don't want to show them all or whatever, but right now, but yeah, there's some gems in here, dude. Even like some of these, dude, are like, dude, you can get some of these for like $5, man. You just like search Bo Jackson and then with the eBay app, and then you just, you know, start like kind of going through, and it will give you suggestions, and then I'll just add them to my cart. I won't buy them yet, and then I'll like do more research, or you know what I mean, stuff like that. So a lot of my cards I've just added to my cart, and then I won't buy them right away. And, you know, a lot of times I'll have guys that will give me like a discount. So I'll add it to my cart, and then guys will be like, I'll give you 20% off of this. And they'll send me like a coupon thing, or like, you know, they'll give me a better deal than what it was originally for. And then I'm like, oh, okay. You know, and so, you know, I've been able to do some cost effective stuff that way, as well as buy doubles of stuff to give away to people. I mean, these, like, you know, all these cards right here, bro. These are all doubles that I've bought. And so like that Stabler, that, and some of these are doubles, triples, or quadruples. That Aiden O'Connell, I think I got like 15 of those total.
Nice.
I got those. I think I got that for like $20. Michael Mayer, I think I got 25 of those for like $25. And then Max Crosby, I think I got like 10 of the, or no, it was the other Max Crosby. I got like 10 of for like $15. Darren Waller, Morig, Lester Hayes. I got a bunch of Lester Hayeses like that for like $15-20. So, you know, and some of these, like, Derek Carr, that was another group lot of like 20. So like, you know, but it adds up. I mean, each 5-pack I'm giving away, bro, is like $35 to $40 out of my own pocket. So
Yeah.
I've given away, I think we're at number 17 right now. I've given away, I think, like 17 packs of cards to people. But, you know, I had a numerical value I wanted to give back. And like, if I did just a jersey or something like that, then only one person wins. And, you know, because I'm doing this card collecting stuff, I just wanted to do something where, you know, I can give back to people. You know, I got a few of these I'll be giving out as we're opening up cards here soon. So of this Charles Woodson, Tom Brady, even though this is a base card, dude, this might be valuable one day. You know what I mean? I'd like to see this card numbered, actually, bro. If they could get a numbered card out of this, I don't know if they make one, but I'll be looking to see if we can get a Tom Brady, Charles Woodson numbered card, because that could be valuable down the road. They both went to Michigan. Heisman Trophy winner, obviously, Charles Woodson. They're both going to be in the Hall of Fame, the Tuck game. I mean, there's a lot of things between these two. Drafted the same year, I believe. So a lot of interesting things with both these dudes that if you can get a card like that, might be something valuable down the road kind of thing, even if it's a base card.
Nice.
And these, dude, I'm like, I think these are like between $2 and $5, bro. So
Dang.
like, you can get some of these, like, pretty inexpensive, same with that Derek Carr, Devontae Adams card, man. It's just a base or whatever. But I mean, for me, some of these, dude, like it might be a base and not like valuable, like $100 or $1,000, but I just think that's a sick looking card. You get a card like that for $3. I mean, shit, man, sign me up, bro. Like, so
Yep. But cool, man. Well, thanks again for having me on, dude. Yeah, man. I'll let you know when I get another box, man. I'm gonna try to get the yellow box, the optic box, and then.
Yeah, well, I hope you hit it, man. And then if you could, maybe wait and we'll come do a quick live. You know, we can always we can always record it too and then drop it later on, kind of thing. But we'll talk offline. So
Cool.
All right, guys, appreciate it, man. I'm gonna get out of here. Be looking on Instagram. I'm gonna try to post this on Instagram for everybody. Hardcore card collecting. I'll try to post some stuff on Instagram, Twitter, all that stuff. I'm terrible about it. It's just, but I'll do my best. Do a highlight reel after we end this, and be looking forward to seeing our reaction of that. So thank you guys, man. Thank you, Raider Dave, Grimecast Media. Love you, bro. Take it easy, and we'll chop it up later, man.
2 fingers out, Raider Nation. Peace out. I'll see you guys again. Later.